Okay, so last session, you guys are still in the scary land. You guys are not in Meritalodon. Um, you guys walking through realized we're very low on rations. So you guys are like, let's spend a couple days here at this relatively safe space and hunt an animal, cure the meat, move the world map.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I was trying to just move the regular map to see where we were.
You guys are nowhere. You guys are not on Meritalodon. Dun, da, da, da. So you guys spent a couple days. You guys went to hunt, found tracks or something, and it's like, oh hey, cool, a Triceratops, which for players you would know as a Triceratops is in characters. You guys are like that's a massive ass creature. Jesus.
It's the three-horned paddle fucker.
And as you guys are doing that, actually, sorry, before that, you guys were going through, found another Goliath, which challenged Rowan to an honor duel, which did not last nearly as long
for
as
way
I.
too long.
No, it didn't last nearly as long as I thought it was. Actually, it was over in like 4 rounds.
He kept
Well,
getting
yeah,
the
'cause
actual-
it's gonna be
Setting
over.
up.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
So what happened was he
4
actually had
rounds in 10 minutes.
he actually had a regeneration, which after a while his body's just like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore, and he died from exhaustion. Literally kept rolling under 10 on his Constitution check when he comes back.
He died because Warren's so cool.
Yes.
Rowan hit him. He goes down. D'Artagnan's like, okay, time to burn the body.
And he's like,
Slowly
nope,
gets up.
I'm not
Fuck.
dead yet. So you guys loot him, find out that he was a very good artist. Kept track of quite a few creatures in here, which you learned the names of a few creatures, including the creature that you guys were hunting called Bariso, I think it was. Plus a couple other things. Found he has a whole bunch of trophies, plus his title of Titan Slayer means that he killed something called a Titan. That's for sure.
So
Or is that can be considered a Titan?
am I the slayer of a Titan Slayer?
Yeah, you're Robin Titan Slayer.
Everybody, do you have a stutter? No.
Someone kills you, now either the Titan Slayer.
Oh, Jesus.
So you guys found a whole bunch of trophies on him because his bag was actually a magical bag that carried a lot more than what it should have been. He had a nice fancy dark and stale great sword, which Rowan's like, yeah, I'll use this. It looks good. Plus a fancy looking sword, had a nice beautiful curve to it, and had a engraved unicorn's head on it. Let's see if I can actually pull this up. Is it working? Are we working? Yeah, it's working. Yay.
Yep.
And using identify, I found out that it's actually a holy weapon. There we go. There's the item. For the goddess Miliki, a goddess of forest and rangers and stuff like that. So you guys kept a hold of that, wandered through, found the Triceratops. When we were about to do that, a rare alabaster elk is like, hey, I need your guys' help for something. There's something weird over here, and it has the same scent as you guys, which is weird for this area. So you guys go in, bypass some creatures that were going to eat anyone but Rowan, as Amaya popped her wings and flew over.
The entire time complaining how heavy the Goliath was.
Yeah.
100%.
And then found out that there was another sword there, which you guys are like, okay, what's up with all the swords around here? Is it just a sword convention or something? Like, shit. And the other sword looked like...
Yeah.
The panther sword.
the panther sword here. Which are 2 elven curve blades. So you guys grab that, come back, and the alabaster elk's like, cool, thanks, and just wandered off. You guys are like, alright, cool. Went, fought a Triceratops, decided to cure the meat for a couple days and just relax and get your stores back up. Wandering through, you found this old portly man kind of in the middle of a clearing going, well, what is this place? Is there some guards around? Sees you guys and invites you guys into this little portal that he creates, which you guys are like, stranger danger much? But you find out that he's actually a seller. He has a magical area that you guys could buy stuff. So you guys go in, start to sell. So one thing, pretty much all you guys agreed is you guys want me to do some kind of like game cutscenes. One, you guys know this, but I'm going to say it for streams case. When you guys killed the barista a few days back, essentially what would have happened was cutscene happens of a guard goes up to the big bad that sent you guys on this mission. It's like, sir, the creature's in the pit. He's like, what are you talking about? They just left this earlier today. There's nothing here. He's like, yeah, no, sir, it's there. He's like, you're joking. He's like, no, sir. Goes, big bad looks and sees this creature just going, sleeping in his pit. So he's like, what the fuck? This should have taken at least a week. What the shit?
So we didn't kill it. We put it to sleep.
Yeah, he has
There's
put
the
it to
difference.
yeah, he has put it to sleep. So it's sleeping in the pit. He was full on expecting minimum week, but less than a day later, it's there. So he's like, what the fuck? All right, I guess we'll do this now then.
Yeah, this is the coolest now.
You got number one.
And with what we were talking about last week about why Thariel was around you guys, it kind of worked out. I went back and looked at it. What it was is you guys said that this creature that he was hunting and he wanted to kill, because you guys later found out that this creature killed a treant friend of his. You guys are like, it's in the human settlement. This dude has just sent us after it. We don't know what he's going to do with it. So he's like, well, I'm going to go kill it. Bye. And Rowan's like, technically, yeah, our quest for capturing is done. If we see it again, we can kill it. So that's why he was with you guys, is because it was kind of, you were both going that same way. So he's just like, take along. So that's what it was. It wasn't you guys saying, come help us kill. It was kind of
because
two
we
quests
still need
going
him to
off.
get home.
Yeah, it was two quest lines going in together there.
Yeah, because we kept saying, "Oh no, we need him to get home."
Yes. So that is a little correction there. That gotta make. But you guys are in the shop area here. As soon as it loads, Albert, please don't be like the Thursday night. Come on now. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. There we go.
Whoa, I'm way zoomed in.
So you guys are in
we all
the
are.
shop. Man, I don't control how zoomed in you guys are. Very rarely.
No,
You guys
she
are in the
means
shop.
she like really went to the back.
Yeah, like I was like right in that corner. Like there were 3 pixels I was looking at.
Oh, yeah, no, you're back there because that's where all the food was. You guys are looking. So you guys went. Out of curiosity, just for that, where are you guys keeping the unicorn sword and the panther sword?
I have the unicorn sword on me.
I would probably have the panther sword on my person.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you guys set out, and you guys are like, hey, we're gonna look around, but we also have some stuff to sell. Can we sell? And this guy's like, oh, of course you can. Arms and ammo, we have everything. Let's do this. I'm in the business to buy stuff too. So you guys are like, cool. He clears off a table, and you guys are like, that was the wrong thing to say. And you guys just start dumping out stuff. And at first, it's like, is he actually going to buy these trophies? And sure enough, he actually wants the trophies. So he buys the trophies. We did this over the break, like the week between sessions, so we don't have to muddle down. So he gives you guys stuff. He looks. You guys are like, hey, we got this weird-ass sensor. Are you interested in it? And he's like, oh, yes, I have somebody that would be more than interested in that. Offers you it. A lot more than you guys were expecting, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
At
But I'm
17,000
very happy
for it.
about it.
Well, that's what happens when you have a lot of charismatic people
Yes.
in your party.
Yeah.
So making you guys roll persuasion checks to see how his attitude is to you.
My whole job. That's my whole job.
Natural 20 from the rogue. Bard is like, hey, big boy, how's it going?
No!
Fenrith is like, me dragon. And he's like, haha, you're shiny dragon. I like you. Rowan was just quiet, rolling. So it was D'Artagnan the rogue rolling a natural 20 for a 23. Maya and Mithriel rolling a 20. Fenrir's rolling a 17 and Rowan rolling 11. So, as a group check, he just loves you guys,
That's
which
with
is
flying colors.
yeah,
We nailed it.
which is why he gave you so much for the sensor, a little bit more than what should have been. Pearl Power, he buys. He's like, oh yeah, I got lots of casters that will love this. Want to detect magic? He's like, sure. For those that don't have magic users in the party. Woodland Axe, he's like, there's some use for this, but sure, I'll buy it. As you guys are setting stuff down, looking around, as Amaya gets distracted by the pets noticing a little draconic creature with fairy wings in a cage.
Yes.
Me three are going, oh, all this food! Yes, I don't have to eat meat. I don't have to resort to that. The rest of you guys kind of looking around, looking through the books. He comes up to you, Rowan. He's like, I can't help but notice that fine sword on you there. I'd be more than happy to buy it from you. As he's looking at the panther sword.
Unfortunately, this one isn't for sale.
Are you sure? I'm willing to offer 60,000 for it.
He's 60.
He
sorry.
like kind of like
Oh,
he
Jesus.
kind of like bends over a little bit and touches his glasses, which every time you guys had a magic item, that's what he did, which he's probably checking to see what it does. He's like, yeah, 60,000 easy.
Do it, Rowan. That's a really good price.
No, he's not going to get rid of that sword.
No,
all right then.
Unfortunately, this is not something I'm willing to sell currently.
I can go as high as 65. A blade dancer sword in my collection. Oh, that is a trophy and a half.
What did he call it?
Blade dancer's sword.
Which, if you want, as you're kind of like, oh, look at you, little dragon, and then look over if you want, Amaya, you can.
Of course. I always have an ear out. Like, he is like, okay, what's everybody selling? What is everyone buying? She's calculating.
The guy, 65,000 is as high as I can go, unfortunately, but I would love that sword, and kind of like looks over at your 7'12" stature. Like, I don't think it would work well for you. Which I do want to. That's another thing I do want to point out. All of you guys, none of you guys filled in your descriptions on your character sheets, except for Ripley with Rowan being 7'12". Now, I could change it, like I changed his weight.
Amazing.
That I made being a dumbass actually got put on a character sheet.
So I could change it because you had your weight at like 200 pounds at 8 feet tall, and it's like, with your strength and stuff like that, it's a lot stronger.
Oh, yeah, no.
Skinny,
Yeah.
You'd be
So,
all bones.
I changed that, but I looked at the 7'12". I'm like, nah, that's staying. That's staying.
Yeah.
That
I
is.
love 7'12". That's
That is
awesome.
staying.
Dumbass joke will be immortalized forever.
So he kind of like looks you over. He's like, I don't think that your excellent stature there could really appreciate it and stuff, but it would be a great addition to my shop. Not even necessary to sell, but one of those swords. Oh,
Unfortunately, I'm not willing to part with this weapon currently.
well, that is a shame. That is a fine sword. If you wish to sell it before you go, just let me know. I would be more than happy to buy it from you.
Will do.
Why is Fenris?
Why are you
partially-
in the floor? What are you
Keep going
doing
into
here?
rounds.
Get out of the floor.
Quit phasing through reality. God damn it. We've had
Sorry
this
about-
talk before.
I'm sorry, my wild magic seems to be acting up inside the shop.
Just goes ethereal real quick. Oh, my bad.
Everyone's phasing. Don't go
It's-
near the tables.
No,
Alternate
it's
reality.
because of that.
I'm looking.
Oh my god, you guys.
If you can probably bring that down in layers.
I don't think so. But anyway,
Or just
yes.
stop
Doesn't
Since
matter,
you
just
found
stay
out,
away
I
from
was
the
just
table.
I was going to leave that. But yes, if you chat, if you zoom in, if you want to buy some stuff like them and some dinosaur merch, down in the description down below, I do have dinosaur merch available. You can get a
Oh.
Paracephalophilus, a Stegosaurus, a Triceratops, a Brachiosaurus. You can get Kitty Jesus. You can get a T-Rex with different things.
Did you say
Uh,
kitty?
Does that say
Jesus?
Dinosaur?
Dinosaur,
he
yeah.
did.
Kitty Jesus. Yeah, zoom in.
Zoom in on the table.
That's so funny.
Is
There
that
you
a
go.
T-Rex with a?
Lightsaber
Oh,
and Jedi cloak?
wand?
Yes. Yes, it
He's
is.
got a cloak on?
Yep.
That's amazing.
So
That's
I
a Jedi
have
T-Rex.
so I have a T-Rex that I commissioned, and my artist did specialty T-Rexes for each month. So for January, there's like New Year celebration. For February, there's ones with hearts. March, there's St. Patrick's Day. There's an Easter one. There's a Halloween. Actually, there's like 2 variants of Halloween. There's a Christmas one. There's a couple others. There's a Jedi one.
They're a T-Rex turkey.
I don't remember if she did that or not. But I wanted to be cheeky and just put my merch down
Well,
there
it's
as a little plug that if you guys do want it, anybody listening, down in the description down below, merch helps run this stream.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Yes,
Please.
please.
Love
we,
it.
we don't want to
please.
stop playing.
But yeah, so those are actual screenshots of the merch, and I have a couple of those shirts because I'm like, well, I gotta test the merch out, and they are fucking comfy as knobs. I've had it for like 2 years, and they're just starting to like the thin dinosaur outline. Since I did it, the line's a little bit too thin. They're just starting to wear off now after 2 years of use.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
that's pretty good.
Is
Yeah.
that with you washing them inside out or?
No, I just throw them in the washer.
Okay, so
Really?
you're not even
He's
washing
a
them
guy.
properly.
He just throws it in there.
So and
Hey.
if anybody wants more designs, I can make
I'm a
designs.
guy, I do it all the time.
Inside
The
out.
the herbivore.
Yeah, I do too.
The herbivores are my own design. That's why they look like a child thing. But I'm like, oh, that's funny. The T-Rex is professionally commissioned. Kitty Jesus is professionally commissioned. But yes, that is why you guys are phasing through it, because that's technically
That's awesome.
overlay. But
Love that. Love to see it.
so you guys can throw your stuff out. He buys the stuff. You guys can do there. The magic items aren't really out. You essentially have to go like, hey, interested in this.
Right, because he had books for us to flip
Right.
through. for
Yes. He
magic
does
items,
have
right?
at the
Yeah.
at the front of his thing. He does have books that you guys go through. Which the hourglass, by the way, is still ticking down. There is an hourglass. It is ticking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much time we got?
Technically, we just stepped in here.
He like looks over. He's like, about 2.5 hours.
Oh,
Oh, that's fine.
plenty of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're
I'm
here
gonna call
when
him over.
if you're here when it runs out, well, good luck with that. I do not know which realm we're going to next. And he comes over. He's like, yes, oh, that sword. He like
Oh,
looks
he's
over.
looking at my holy sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Roll a 2d6 for me, please.
2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Thariel just like smoke bombs in here, like fucking Batman grabs it and then smoke bombs out.
6 and a 5, so 11.
Fuck. I can't do math. 1 second.
Do you want to sell it for 7,000
Rolled a 6
bags
and
of
a
holding
5.
full of gold?
It's like, oh, what were you asking for? What can I help you with?
Oh, I just had some questions about this, and I point to the little dragon.
Ah, fairy dragon. Yes, yes. That was a little scamper there, a little hard to catch. And he kind of like glares at it a little bit.
Can I, like, lean down and see if it likes me?
Make an animal handling check.
Yep. But if I actually pulled up my page. hold on.
Also, I am going to need you to roll a dice of. I forgot to bring up this.
God.
I forgot to bring up this.
You got to roll for its age.
Hold on. I saw it. Freaking doing math.
Fairy fire? That's not what I want. It's
Yep, the fairy fire dragon. It's a fairy that's always on fire with tattoos of a dragon.
So 21 total for animal handling.
21. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So roll a d8.
Roll a d8. A 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You see this almost like teal colored with stripes of like blue and stuff like that in its wings. As you kind of go through, it kind of comes up and kind of like almost like purrs at you.
Me. Oh, this is bad.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask Bartley how much he is.
He tells you whatever
Yeah.
you. It's
It cost for 2,800
Yeah.
gold.
I know how much they cost. I'm going to buy
We
him.
already have our checkout sheet
Yeah.
written
Yeah,
out.
trust me, I got a checkout list. I'm just
He's-
role playing a little bit.
Oh yeah, we've
He-
been working on this all week.
Which you guys still haven't
There's
finished,
one
actually.
thing missing.
What's
Um,
missing?
Yeah, what's missing?
Well, I was gonna say because I was mentioned it, but it wasn't added on. I don't think the close of mending.
Oh.
I
He
didn't.
no, I
see
said he didn't
it.
have that.
Oh, he didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
I said he didn't have that.
okay.
He's like, oh yeah, I could no problem getting that for you. And since we're in the trading business here, that sword on your hip there. How much would you like for it?
Huh.
A billion gold.
You mean the holy weapon I'm
The-
carrying?
The curved blade there. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I bow to him slightly with my tall frame too and say, this is actually, I need to return it to his owner.
Ah, well, it's a shame. I was offering about 270,000 for that.
I
Oh,
hate you. I'm saying this as a regular person, not not a player. Son of a bitch!
It's like you two having elven curved blades. That's
Oh,
your compatriot must not really like you guys there.
not like us.
Mithria, since she's an
Oh.
elf.
what?
Oh,
Curved blades are rare. They are. You only really find them in Locktear.
Mhm.
So you guys having 2 curved blades on you of this caliber.
I just.
You mean Excalibur?
Oh.
Yes, I
He
did
did
give
it.
them those
He
swords.
did it.
He kind of chuckles
I
like,
am
lass.
very.
Ooh, hold on,
He's-
DM juice.
No, he said you don't like us.
What?
Jealous of them having the curved swords. I think.
Yeah,
It's like they're national treasures.
yeah, it's basically national treasures for your people, and we're holding them, and we're not.
Oh shit,
Well,
we stole the
then why would that
Declaration of
mean-
Independence on
well,
accident.
Then why would that mean I don't like you? If I gave you something really cool, why does that mean I don't like you?
His assumption wasn't that you gave it to them; it was that they had it and they weren't giving it to you.
Exactly.
Oh, I see. That's different.
All right, I'm buying the dragon. You all know that.
Of course.
What do we know?
Okay. I'm gonna stick my hand in the cage with
Okay.
the dragon.
And it
see if he'll-
nuzzles into you.
Oh.
All right. So he has offered you lots of money for those weapons.
I know he did, and me as a player, I want it. But my girl,
I can go up as high as about 275,000.
Why did we have to befriend him?
I don't know.
it's fine. It's fine. My
No,
girl
why
has
couldn't we have
moral.
thrown hands
Me
with
as a
the
person, not so much. But my girl,
Well,
she is faithful, and she will find the owner.
at least Warren doesn't care that much about money. Not to just sell this weapon that technically,
You can't
Kinda.
use.
well, I could use it, but it wouldn't be as good as the greatsword.
Which, yeah, he also gave you guys a little bit of tidbit of information too.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
What did he say uses the Panther
Her
sword?
blades are like
Blade
locked
dancer.
hair. Is that like a blade singer?
Oh, I thought you said he gave us information on the great sword.
No,
Oh,
no, the great sword.
That's just the greatsword.
Yeah, the great
Oh.
sword. The great sword. It's kind of like, and what? I don't recognize that metal there. What's?
The black metal?
Yeah.
Oh
He doesn't
yeah.
reckon
What do
dark
they
and steel.
call it? Is
Dark
it
and
cold
steel.
iron or something?
Dark and
oh,
steel.
dark and steel. Yeah. I'll tell him it's dark and steel.
Never heard of it.
great.
Looks interesting.
It's from this plane.
Ah, that explains it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of,
So,
do you
I'm
guys
gonna
know where we are?
we don't fucking
Not
know.
really.
Your palette on.
Ah, well, that's.
Do you ever end up there?
Pardon?
Do you ever end up in Malatar, wherever?
Oh,
we're
that's actually where my original shop was, actually.
What town?
Oh,
That was in
How did you
Estar.
become a plane bouncer?
Made a deal with some adventurers. Before I had, and he like taps the glasses he uses. Gave me an interesting item, and he like motions to a shop. Well, now my shop travels the plains.
and do you have any sure way of returning to Meritelagon?
Only if I shut this all down.
Which he's not gonna do.
Yes.
Mm.
I can do
Alright,
it.
I'm
I do
gonna
it sometimes. But you know, takes a little bit to get back up. And by going across the different realms, well, I get to meet different adventurers, meet different creatures, get different items, and he like eyes both of those swords. He really wants them.
Nah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
350,000 for both. Like,
Keep buying, buddy.
No.
I'm gonna start just like putting stuff and checking off like paper, like what we want. I'm gonna start giving him our shopping list.
so you guys go through beads of nourishment. The two cat. Well, there's only like. It's kind of like almost like a gumball dispenser that he has.
Yeah.
And when you guys are like, "Can we get
Nice.
more?" He's like, "George." And you see that this guard come up, which he looks like a city guard, except like with a chainmail with the tabard and stuff like that. Except instead of a city symbol, it looks to be the symbol of Bartley Shop on it. Like, yes sir. He's like, how many casks? Like, all right, 2. And then they're ale casks essentially. Comes out with them.
Okay.
Get you guys those. Decanter of endless water, easy enough. Boom, bam, got that. Defense bracers. He's like, oh, all right. Gets those for you. Which those come in like a little container. They're like rest in there. Replenishing quiver. Who was getting the replenishing quiver?
Mithria is.
Madame.
Yes, that was
All
me.
right. I need you to roll a percentile dice for me, please.
Okay.
It's secretly a frag grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or secretly gives arrows a
15?
special enchantment.
You rolled a
Okay.
15. Jesus.
Hey, that's
that
not as bad as some
bad?
of my rolls.
No, it's very
It
true.
comes out with a. It looks like it was once gilded, but it's almost like little. Like the gold is dulled and stuff like that. Comes out. Hands it down. He's like, this can accept up to the more uncommon of arrows.
Oh, damn.
So essentially, this one only accepts up to uncommon magical arrows.
Fine, take it.
Uncommon arrows are still decent.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, that's like +1 arrows.
So it would also be elemental arrows.
Defense razor, string of ooze. He's like, that's easy enough, and he like gets it, and it's in this almost looks like a necklace box, and the ooze one kind of like sticks for a second. It's like as you'll have to open it, and there's some ooze around. Like, there you go.
Brody.
String of the spider, greater. Open this up, and you see almost like slightly dark metallic purple sheen to it with like the containers worked with it. Like, had to fight a lot of priestess of Lolth for this one. And he like opens it up, and you see like spider webs all over it, but there's the string there. It's like, sending stones, easy enough. And then kind of surprised when you're like, 3 extra, please. He's like, all right. George gets those, brings them out. You see they're kind of just like thrown into a little box. It's kind of like, god damn, and just throws all 5 in there. Winged boots, easy enough. Boot box comes out.
Wait, who's getting those? That's cool.
I am.
D'Artagnan. And so they
Nice.
have little. They're not very noticeable. Like, you actually have to adjust them slightly before you can actually see the wing design that goes up the heel. He's like, 2 Alana's quivers. And George's like, fine. Goes back, brings up these 2 quivers, sets them down.
Poor George.
oh, I'm sorry, George.
Unbreaking arrows. They come with a small. He throws in a small quiver for them to hold them.
Okay.
Fairy train is like, don't worry, get you a nice cage for that and everything. So that will come with a cage for that. 2 nice books, easy enough for you guys to get. Platinum rings, you just have to go sorting through the container of rings, and after a little bit,
Yeah.
you're like, ah, yay! And it's like, oh wait, one of these are electrum. Shit, throw it away, and then search again, and then it's like, ah, there's a platinum. Harvester kit for plants, easy enough. Animals, I should mention these are normal animals, like deer and wolves and rabbits, not Triceratops
Not
and
Triceratops.
Dilophosauruses and Velociraptors and T-Rexes.
Like our world
Aww.
animals,
Yeah.
not, yeah.
Come on.
We can't go and skid just a bunch of pterodactyls.
I mean, you could, but this set is designed for it.
Okay.
Elven arrows. It's like, oh, clearing me out there. All right. And it comes out with 3 quivers with elven arrows in them, which the design in Mithra you recognize. You've seen them, like guards have them all the time. They're nice elvish design.
How many of those?
Appreciate
I forget.
60.
Yeah, 60 arrows. So
60.
that's why there's 3.
Wow.
So each quiver holds 20. Parchment, he kind of there's only one bundle out there. George has to bring out the cart with the other bundles for you guys.
Oh, I'm
So he just
sorry,
brings out.
George.
He's like, that's fine. Replenishing mugs, chilled. 2 of those, easy enough. And Rowan, I'm going to need you, since you are buying the armor of safeguarding. Forgot the name of that there for a second. I need you. Fuck, where is it? Shit. There we go. 1, 2, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll D8 for me, please.
D8.
D8, please. Yeah. There's no D7, so.
Oh. Or I
Oh,
got a
1. 1's the loneliest number. Loneliest number. All right. When you're looking through the book, because this item is not out there, when you're looking through the book, and you recognize the giant symbol on it, ask about it. It's like, that took a while to scale down from the freaking giant I got it from. And he gets George, and you see George bring out this mannequin with the armor on it as he sets it down. You see this beautiful looking armor with nice flowing designs, and it looks like there is blue stones inlaid in it, leading up to the central symbol where for the protection rune.
Ooh.
It's like, don't worry, it will resize to. And he kind of motions to you. He's like, if you wish to try it on, you certainly can.
I will.
I'll step back and be like,
Okay.
fashion show. Fashion.
As
Fashion
as
show. Fashion
start
show.
going on, you notice
Fashion
that
show.
it is. It's like Mithria trying to wear Rowan's clothes. It's like swimming on. He's
Right.
like, hold on a second. He pulls out a wand, taps you on it, and it shrinks to fit you.
Ooh.
You can see this. It's beautiful. You flex and everything like that, and it's nice. It is very light. You can hear this slight, almost music as you put the helmet on, going through. And
Wow, you look so handsome.
If you take it off, I'll
Mm.
give you a
And he
gold piece.
pushes.
start throwing gold pieces at him. Ting, 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 ting. Actually, I'll keep it on. It's protection. Shit.
Take it off. Take it.
Let's keep going.
Okay, so there's that. The pucks are easy enough. They're little containers.
You forgot my cider puck.
Yes. Moderate recipe puck, cider. Oh, I didn't put the cider puck on you guys' total.
I'm doing 3.
3 cider pucks. All right.
Yeah, because they're a half a gold.
Now, do any of you guys
So
want
why
to
not
get
do
one of
4?
these mugs or anything like that?
I'll do. Oh, 3's fine.
3? Okay, so they are D10 days. When you go to essentially insert them and do the small ritual, it will be D10 days.
Make it 4 so I can have a rounded 2 gold on it.
That's why I said, why not do 4?
It's fine.
So any of you guys want to get a mug? So that is Amaya and Fenrith getting a mug. Darty, Mithria, Raman, do you guys want a mug?
A mug of replenishing or
Yeah.
just regular mug?
Well,
Well, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what that's.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much was it?
50 gold each.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that is. He's like, 4, and he kind of looks over at D'Artagnan.
Sure.
Just do it.
Ha!
Sure.
5. All chilled, and he kind of looks at you guys like, eh?
Yes.
I look
Alright.
at money bags. Sure.
Yes, you can.
And okay,
Oh,
so got all
coffee
that.
too.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Okay. It's like I wouldn't trust the coffee in the chill because it might cool off the coffee, but
Nope, that's fine. Just coffee for morning.
which is there coffee there? No, there is not coffee.
There is coffee there.
Well, I meant on your guys' tally already. Where's coffee?
No, there's not. That's why I'm saying we have to add it.
Where's coffee? What was it?
It's
I think it
under
was like,
non-magical.
yeah, I'm looking there. I can't find it. All right, bloody hell. There's a shit ton of
It's like
stuff
one of the
here.
first things, wasn't it?
On
What?
L.
On-
Row 1
Oh.
L, coffee per pound.
12 gold per pound. Okay.
Yeah.
And how many? You want 2 pounds?
Yeah.
All right. Does that? Is there anything else you guys want?
I would like
My bow.
Well,
a
yes.
thing of strawberries.
Strawberries. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a price for that?
I believe so. I
Yes.
saw it in the list.
Gold per
Strawberries.
one.
Oh yeah, 4 a pound.
Sick. I'll do one of those.
Oh,
Yes.
he didn't pull out the bow that I want.
Yes.
It's on the list.
I'm
but you
doing
didn't say.
the two
Okay.
the two I was. Those are
Okay.
going to be.
Can I get some mints? There are mints in here.
Freshen your breath.
Oh yeah, my breath smells like ass. I need
Free
some
with purchase.
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll toss in some mint. He toss in half a pound of mints for free.
Ooh.
half a
Which-
pound. Jesus.
Which you guys, as you guys are shopping, like it's nice in here, like air conditioned, like it doesn't smell like you guys have been doing like stuff like that. He has been prestidigitating to clean you guys up, and when you guys aren't paying attention,
Nice.
because your guys'
Love
smell, he's
that.
like,
He's living in the woods and dealing
Yeah.
with dinosaurs.
yeah, he's like,
come on.
I'm
Yeah.
good, and he just kind of like, whoop,
Sorry.
and he
Life
looks,
happens.
he
But
looks
he's also
over.
probably used to adventurers.
Oh yeah, that's why he has a wand of prestidigitation ready. Just be like, and Beth.
I am happy about it.
He
Yeah. No complaints here.
as Amaya and Rowan are walking around, he's like, ah, you two. I know your other compatriots are able to see in the dark, and as adventurers, I'm sure you go in the dark a lot or go underground sometimes. May I interest you? And he grabs one of these lanterns over here on the table, and it's this small, like bullseye-looking lantern. He's like, "May I interest you in one of these? This would help you quite a bit, and it would help it would make it so you don't have to carry so many torches around all the time."
What is it?
Yeah, what did I call those? That's a good question.
Lanterns of endless light.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know,
I like
the
that
first
name.
time I had to
That's a
look
good
up what a
name.
bullseye lantern was, I ended up getting the scene from Harry Potter with Hagrid on the platform
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
Got this here.
because he has a bullseye lantern.
Yes.
He's like, I got these here. In a far off land and adventure, that thought he was all the shit and stuff like that. He made one that required a gem that was like 200 per turn, and well, did this, and he kind of like opens it up, and you see a little stone inside of it that's glowing with the brightness of a light. It's like, this lasts indefinitely and is like 1,000 times cheaper, which is good for adventurers like yourselves. So if you want light, and he just like turns it so that it's full bore and you can shine it like a light, or if you want no light, and he just shuts the like the cover.
I'm gonna do something because doesn't cost me a spell slot, and I'm gonna be like, you mean like this, and cast light on just like my bracers that I'm wearing.
Kind of like
part of my
he's like,
armor.
all right. Right, caster. But you, my friend, I know you're of the fighting variety. You might need something like this, and I'm sure you're tired of carrying all those torches around. If not that, maybe he like points to the brazier, which you... Hey, I said it right this time. Inside you see a
Nice.
whole bunch of... It looks like glowing rocks causing fire, but as you're standing close to it, there's no heat coming off of it.
Nice.
He's talking to you.
Warren.
Yeah.
Rowan's just gonna
Oh,
completely
there were
fucking
three
Rowan,
cabinets
Yeah, you guys just like...
hello.
in the background.
She's like, do Would you like a lantern of endless light, or how about a stone of endless fire? Don't you have to use it for light all the time? It's good to see how far something goes. You can just pick up the stone, and you can toss it, and you can know exactly where it goes, and everything like that.
No. I think I'm good on that.
It's like, all right, well, last you were asking about ink, and he points Amaya to you to the
Yes.
like. It is a massive container of ink on this thing,
What
and
would
you can
you
see.
say that we're carrying our ink and quills in? Like how much?
So it's in a 1 ounce little vial is what you got. What like because you guys went off the player's handbook, so in the player's handbook it's a 1 inch vial. But on the in front of this large container, you see other like larger containers, the same similar size, and they're like different shapes and stuff like that.
They're all like 1 ounce.
Nope.
Oh,
You
they're
did
a bigger
not.
one.
You did not see that message then. Yes, there is
Oh,
1
sorry.
ounce. No, that's fine. There is 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 5 ounce, 10 ounce, and 20 ounce.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do they all come in the bottle, or because I know that when ink in bottles used to be a thing, they would have like the little squares. You'd put it in your bottle and add water. Do they have any of those, like just the squares of them?
Dried ink is
No.
what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah,
thank
just
you.
like
No,
pigment.
his thing is this
water or oil.
massive
It's the liquid.
liquid, and then essentially there's a spigot which you just put the container in, and then go and then fill it up your container.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, so there's
Uh,
1, 2, 5, 10, and 20. That's why I put. I'm like,
I see.
since you both want ink, do you guys want to
Yeah.
buy a larger volume, which is cheaper, and then just fill your 1 ink containers when you need it, and then
Yeah.
you'll have the ink.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna call Mithri over.
Yes.
We need ink. I am running low.
Yes.
How about you?
I am too. I've been drawing so much.
I would say let's get the largest so that we can just refill our ink for a while.
Are you looking at the prices?
I am.
Okay.
I found it in the chat.
Okay.
It's,
Well,
it's
it's
95.
it's
right?
also in the non-magical thing. I just copy pasted it for you guys to
Oh,
talking
okay.
there. But yeah, it's
Yeah. So I'll ask him if I can get a 20-ounce ink bottle.
he kind of like motions to the largest container. He's like, "Oh, go ahead. It's self-serve over here."
All right. I grab one and I fill it up.
All right. So you guys do all that. Is there anything else you guys want to buy?
The last thing I want is that pretty crossbow that you have there.
He's like, yes, this one. Ooh, and he like pulls out a key, unlocks the container. There is a few magic items out here that he keeps on display, but they are locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And as he opens the container, you can see like a flash of a couple sigils, kind of like flash quickly, and then like go down. So it's as if like him using the key disables traps and stuff like that. He opens it up. Like, yes, that one is Wee Vendor.
Ooh.
How I understand it is an ancient order of casters created for something. I'm not too terribly sure what. Limited, and he like taps his glass. He's like, limited identify abilities. But it is very powerful. It is extremely accurate. And the amount of power that it puts through the bolts penetrates most armor. Essentially, the +3 to hit plus damage.
+3 to hit, +3.
It's a +3 crossbow. So
Yes.
it has +3 to attack.
Hey, guess what? Check your private thing, Mugs.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's why I asked if I needed to make it on D&D Beyond. And luckily, you're like, no, I use paper. I'm like, yes, thank you.
I do use paper.
Yeah. I'm like,
so-
thank you. I hate fucking D&D Beyond.
I only use D&D
Um,
Beyond to keep really track of my spells so I don't like rip through my paper.
Oh, yeah,
but
no,
other
that's-
than that,
That's something I understand. So yeah, where the prominent face is on the decoration is where the bolt comes out of. So essentially, the mouth like opens up and the bolt will come through it.
Best advice I can give you for tracking spells on paper: page protectors,
Yes.
dry erase markers.
Yeah, I have those
That and health.
too.
Health is another thing.
No,
That way you
that's
don't
for
have to, like,
health. I do that for health all the
Yeah.
time.
You can also detect invisibility up to 10 feet, and detect magic up to 10 feet. And on a critical, it imbues insanity for D4 rounds. He's like, I don't know why someone would want to cause someone to be insane, but hey, it was a good magic item.
Yeah. I would like to take this, and do you think you could help me put the spider string on it?
Ah, yes, of course. Could do
I
that,
know how
no
to do it.
problem.
I don't feel like it.
um,
Well, I actually do that in real life, so I don't want to do it in the game.
helps get sees Darty looking at it. He's like, ah, yes, a force bow, and he kind of like unlocks it for you, allows you to pick it up to try it out.
You know what? I'll take this.
Like, all right. And then like all the magic items have these little tags on them that essentially tell us what they do. Like he identified them, he wrote down what they did, everything like that. So you can see that you don't need ammo or anything like that. And he looks around as he starts like tallying everything up. With everything, he's like, hey, is there anything else? And he looks at the 5 of you guys once you guys are
I'll come over with 6 of those spell scrolls.
okay. Are those out of your personal fund, or are you going to take them out of the?
That's no, that's my personal money. I'm
Okay, so
using.
I don't have to worry about doing that. Like
Love it.
caster,
Eh.
good job
Yeah.
there. All right.
Real quick, guys, do you want me to write everything down that we're buying?
I also
Or-
have the checkout. I could just copy paste for you guys too.
Okay.
That way you can do it at your own time, own leisure, or split it
Yes.
up how everyone wants, everything like that.
We love time efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I
Um,
was just gonna write everything down and put you guys' names next to it later.
So he
That
goes out.
is so smart.
Thank you.
Do you guys want any pucks for your mugs?
Oh, I bought my pucks.
Yes, but the other ones that just.
Pucks?
So did I.
If anything, I'll
I don't
borrow
know
one
what
of
that is.
Fenris.
Okay. So
Um,
Robin, the pucks.
I only got
there's
3.
there is ale, which is just like watered down, like what you find in most taverns. It's quote unquote ale, barely constitutes as it. It's like 1 drop of ale, 5 drops of water type thing.
Yeah.
There's strong ale, which is regular. Dwarven ale, which is going to knock you on your ass. There's weak whiskey, moderate whiskey, cider, elven wine, fireball whiskey. If there's more you guys want, feel free, because I did send that picture of different drinks.
Oh.
I just didn't put it all down because I didn't want it, because if you guys weren't going to buy it, there was no point in me putting it all down. But essentially, what the pucks do is you use the pucks, you put them in the cup, perform a little ritual, which doesn't require too many. It's literally just like a 2-3 minute ritual type thing. And then for D10 days, whenever you're thirsty, you just grab the cup, kind of like, I wish this full type thing, and it goes, fills it up, and then you can drink.
And what do we have now?
I have 4, and I said cider, but it's non-alcoholic.
Oh no.
I know, but I'm just saying. That's why I'm saying she bought cider, like apple cider.
What about this
not gonna lie,
moderate whiskey?
apple cider sounds real good right about now.
I know, right?
IRL or in game?
In real life.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Rowan, you want whiskey?
Yeah.
How many pucks would you like?
2.
Okay.
So are the pucks just like 1 puck for 10 days and then the puck's gone?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was
Then-
like 10 uses.
No, it's 10 days.
Oh.
Or D10, but yeah.
Yeah, a D10 days. Got it.
All right. I would like 1 puck of the apple cider and the 1 puck of that really weak ale.
What
Okay.
happens if you don't put a puck in it? Does it just like make water?
No, it does nothing.
There's nothing. It's just a cup.
Will it chill whatever you pour into it?
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
so basically it's a
Open
I'm
out
fine
the
with
water
that.
goblets. It's
with
awesome.
water.
refilling pugs.
You said weak ale?
Yes.
1 week ale? All right.
You didn't want elven wine?
No, that's gonna bring up childhood trauma.
Yeah,
Nah.
All right. So does that look good to you guys?
that looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, this entire time, Amaya, you've been getting a headache more and more. Like steadily, it's getting a little bit worse and worse. The last about 2 hours you guys have spent in here.
I
It's
look
like
at the
started off as like a small
hourglass.
little soreness, and it's just been getting more. Yeah, it's getting down there. It's almost empty. So he's like, all right.
Oh well.
Yeah.
With
Okay,
so
it's all paid,
I'll-
we better
I'll-
get going.
I'll do the money because I have everything.
Okay. So he's offering you $25,302 for all the items you guys sold.
Mm-hmm.
And the total for you guys, so with the armor of safeguarding, defense bracers, the countless defender water, the 2 strings, weave ender, wing boots, Elonis quivers ×2, fairy dragon, all that stuff is 21,509 gold with 2 silver.
Ooh
Can I
wee.
get him down to
I'm-
21,500?
Les, I'm already giving you a great deal as it is.
All right, I'll
Mind
I'll
you, if
hand
you wish
everything.
to sell that sword of yours, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, nice
No problem.
try. I'll hand over the money.
He's like, and he's like out of that, and he like points to the stuff that he's buying from you guys. Like, technically,
Yes.
I owe you guys money.
That's true. So I'll take what you owe us. And I'm gonna have the little fairy dragon like literally like wrapped around my neck. You know how like the cats like when they
Nah,
go around
yeah,
their
they
neck and their paws
like
go
neck
on both
pillow.
sides? Neck pillow.
Yeah, neck pillow.
He's
Yeah.
like, do you have 2 silver so I can give you straight up
I
gold?
I'll
do.
spot you this.
I do, and I give it to him. I have silver on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That way
I have
it's
some
just,
too, just in
you know,
case.
don't have to worry about giving.
Yeah. No, I have 2 silver. I'll give it to him.
All right.
So that means into your guys' funds goes 3,793 gold.
3,000.
So you guys got a shit ton of items, and somehow came out with
I know.
money.
We spent a fuck ton of money, but still got paid.
We did.
That-
We did.
Well,
which
we
was what
could've
my
been-
goal was.
We could have been, low key rich, but no, hey.
You know
Um,
what? We got rid of stuff.
We would have
we
spent it
upgraded.
anyway.
Mithria, you can take off how much money from your personal funds and add those spell scrolls to your inventory that you messaged me about. No problem.
Woo!
And he
Sick.
kind of like
That
looks.
one vampire hunting kit for D'Artagnan
You actually want that?
that we talked about. Yes, I'm actually buying it.
You're actually out of your personal funds.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you guys are finishing up and he's giving, you see D'Artagnan come up. He's like, "I'd like to buy this." And you guys see this wooden chest as he opens it. Inside, you see a couple vials of holy water, a couple steaks, and some garlic, and like other like. It's a vampire hunter kit, just randomly, and Bartley kind of looks at you, raises his eyebrow, and as you give him the coins, he's like, "All right." Like,
Hey, you never know what you're gonna run into in our line of work.
very true. I don't.
I'll shrug and just kind of like,
Whatever.
Are we
his
good?
money.
Yep. D'Artagnan walks
Yeah.
out happy.
He looks at Fenrith and Robin, and he's like, "Oh, lads, since everyone else is getting some magic stuff, there's the couple items here. Since I know you got rid of your axe there, which, by the way, that's a beautiful axe. I do have another axe there. It might do good for one of your stature. When you slash on it, it makes sure the enemy keeps bleeding, so they go down faster. And you," he looks to Robin, "and since you like swords, I do have a sword that belonged to a great hero." He's trying to upsell you guys for the blood axe and the hero's axe.
Oh no.
yeah, no. I'm gonna look at the
As I'm
boys
slipping on the gauntlet.
and be like, I need to get out. I'm starting to get a really bad headache. And I'm gonna like walk out of the shop with
Okay.
all the stuff in my bag.
Okay.
Because I got rid of everything from my bag of holding. So I basically just put everything in the bag so that I could get out of the shop.
All right. So you guys are done? All good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll start when everybody's out. I'll start like pulling stuff out that like the arrows or the quiver for people, like that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So everybody has what they need.
So in group loot, there is the list for you guys.
Thank you.
And the fairy dragon, it's a blue dragon.
Oh, he's a blue dragon. I'm in love.
Fenris, it's your son.
Looks at you.
Wow.
Not quite.
Stop it.
All right. So I need a marching order when you guys go out, please. Actually, or-
D'Artagnan went out first because he already
Yep.
said it, and then I know that the two
Oh my
big
God.
boys were last.
that's the
I'll be in the
wrong
middle.
one.
Yes, that is.
That's you guys are in the weird forest. That's why. Whoops. All right. We're not gonna talk about that.
I don't think we're fighting compies again.
Yeah. No. As you guys are leaving, he's like, "You sure you don't want to sell those weapons?
Yeah.
Yep.
Blade Dancer weapons are good. I love it. Oh, okay.
Wait.
And he
Which
disappears.
Mithra, you hear him now say that, and that brings back memories for you.
I'm sorry, I was writing something down. What was that?
When he calls out Blade Dancer weapons are good, that brings back memories for you.
What kind of memories?
Some
great.
pleasant, some not so pleasant.
Blade
Memories of
Dancer.
home.
Make a wisdom check.
Okay, but you said Blade Dancer, yeah?
Yeah, he said
Okay.
it several times.
I don't. Oh.
Natural 1.
3.
Wisdom. Just a straight wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's a 2.
Jesus.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, you're negative for wisdom. That's right.
All
Yeah.
right, Darty first, and you guys are still inside, and then Amaya comes out.
Yeah.
So does it basically
as
just
you-
give me a like deja vu or something?
As you go, well, it's not nearly as much information. There was times where your family went out to plays, where it was this beautiful dancing, and you were younger, so you're like, oh, pretty, because they were using the streamer type things and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's
And
how she got into dance.
And your mom let you know that they're blade dancers, that this is very, very special, and then she pointed out into the other booths, like you guys were some of the essentially poorest there.
Me and my family were the poorest there.
Yes, so that shows like
Boy, that
there was like the
says-
king
that-
of the elves, there was like these higher
That's a
ones.
lot.
She let you know
That
that this is
says
a
so much.
yes. This is like going like, hey Elon, you're a poor bitch. Blade dancers are very rare. They are highly respected because they are the personal guard, mostly, of the king. Like, if the king goes anywhere, a contingent of blade dancers go. If something threatens the elvish nation, and the regular army can't handle it, or if it's a big enough threat, they might send in about half a dozen blade dancers if the entire army can't handle it.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I
This
just
is
see
the
one of
A-team.
these swords.
Yes.
That's what me and Warren are carrying right now.
They are, with your check and with like doing this, it was a beautiful sight you've seen. Like it was like you said, it got you into dancing and stuff like that. It was flawless performances. But if they actually had to fight, it would be very bad. The couple times that your parents talked about like the king going out, you vaguely remember something about him only being accompanied by about a dozen guards, which normally for a king, couple dozen guards.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yep.
Blade dancers, if you were to become one, from birth to how old you are right now, you'd still be learning the fundamentals of it, the basics.
Oh.
That's
That's
rough.
why
Wow.
only elves can be blade singers.
Blade dancers, yeah.
Mhm.
So, whoever owns these weapons, pretty powerful, pretty skilled, and kind of explains why there's loops on the end of the panther sword. Is because they could be able to attach strings to them, like streamers to them. And by the way, yes, there is loops on the panther sword. I don't know if you guys know this.
So Mia will just
No.
be looking at those swords, and her eyes are just big as like tea saucers.
Oh,
Oh, the notches
Yep,
down at the bottom?
down at the bottom.
Interesting. Oh. Wow, I really have to zoom in to see
Yeah,
that.
they're a little bit
They're
smaller than they
Oh.
should have been. I thought I made them bigger, but yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
So Mia's just like looking at those swords. Her eyes are just big, and her mind is racing.
D'Artagnan, you walk out of the portal, and as you come, you see about a dozen guards there bringing back the like different creatures, like different plants and stuff like that, and they're kind of like, "Hey, how's it going?" and kind of like walk through.
Okay.
You're
Hi.
you're slightly
Hey.
distracted by your vampire kit, and then there's a little book like, Welcome to Vampire Hunter 101. So you have a vampire, do you? If it bit you,
Vampire
turn to the
hunting
last
for
page.
dummies.
Last page, kill yourself. It's like, ah, shit. Okay.
Wow.
It's introductory course on like vampire and stuff like that. This, since you got only the basic version, this is the like thrown together type thing. If you got the gilded version, then other stuff would have happened.
I couldn't afford the gilded version,
I know.
but
I know. I'm all over this fact. But you're going
because
through.
unfortunately I don't have my credit card on me.
As you're going through, a couple minutes later, you hear a yelp behind you.
Spin around real quick.
As you see Amaya on the ground, like on knees on the ground, like collapsed onto the ground. Amaya, you walk out, and your headache has been getting worse and worse. All of a sudden, it's like, "Hey, bada bada," dunk, and you just drop in pain, clutching it, and your vision is taken to this almost like gray planescape, and you just see endless. They're humanoids, but you can't tell if they're male or female, if they're humans, elves, dwarves, halflings. The only way is slight height variations, but even then, the shorter ones still don't look like dwarves, like the stocky dwarves. They look almost like they just scaled down the human type thing. And it's just this endless wave, and in the distance you see this large like pillar rising up, and most people are just like going forward, and there's some dread there, some anxiety. For you, it's kind of peace. You're kind of like at peace almost, seeing it. And then you can see these guards walking through the lines and kind of like touching someone, and then you'll see a flash of a symbol, and they're gone. And then they'll go through, kind of like look around, touch another person, and it's like another flash, and there's either a similar symbol or a different symbol flashes, and they're just gone. The rest of you guys, as you guys come out, you see Amaya on the ground, head back, screaming as she holds her head, and you can see these spectral wings coming out of her back as they're kind of like mist with little black flame, like you guys have seen her do before. Out of her eyes, you see the black flame come as she's just like screaming. She does this for a good couple minutes, and then she just falls down, passed out.
Immediately,
After
I
see her-
healing word her.
There's no damage to heal. You like cast it out, and you see it doesn't like it takes effect, but there's no damage to heal for her.
Oh dang! I just start like I'm holding her, like gently shaking her, trying to get her to wake up.
Okay.
Is there black smoke coming from her as well?
Yes.
Knowing she mentioned a headache, I'm going to try to like connect to her to like maybe ease the stress on her mind.
Okay.
Because theoretically, 2 minds would be better than 1.
So where's
You
the
wanna
second?
put your mind through what I just went through?
Where's the second mind coming to help her though?
Oh,
I mean,
no.
it's there. Just...
You guys see Darty, he's like, "I got this, guys. I'm gonna help her." You see him start to concentrate, which you guys have seen before when he does it, and all of a sudden he yelps and flies backwards. So you take 12 points of psychic damage.
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to remember. Had we left our hunting camp, or did we still have that? And we were on a.
You guys left.
Cool.
You guys were heading.
Okay.
You guys are like, we cured meat. We're gonna start heading out. And as you guys were heading out, this is when you came across this platform.
All right.
And she's
He gets up.
unconscious now.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
Yes.
I'm unconscious.
Yes,
Oh,
I think
God.
we should set up something and
Why are we
get another one
surrounded?
going so we can get her to wake up.
D'Artagnan's rubbing his temples like, fuck, that was a bad idea.
As you get up and you guys kind of everyone's like focused on Amaya. D'Artagnan, since you're kind of like, what the fuck's going on? You notice Mithria standing there, and it's like a filter was added to her. Like, she was beautiful before, but this is like crank that up as you just see her like there trying to deal with Amaya.
That's
Like, you know those filters like that
Interesting.
smooth out features and like accentuate certain features and stuff like that quote unquote make them more, beautiful.
yeah. I'm gonna look
I
at
mean,
Fenrith and
Instagram
Rawin
filters?
and be
Yes.
like, "Can you see that too, or am I just fucking concussed again?"
Do we
Fenrith,
see that?
Yeah,
Or...
yeah. Now that he kind of like mentioned it, and you stop your focus on Amaya, that's kind of like smoldering with black smoke. You see Mithria sitting there, looking at Amaya, but her features are kind of like, it's like, why is there an Instagram filter on her right now?
Does Amaya look the same, or does she
Other
have?
than, other than the smoke coming out of her?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna ask Mr. You feeling okay?
Mithra, you feel no
Am
different.
I feeling okay?
Yeah, you feel perfectly fine.
I look up at him like, I'm perfectly fine. It's Amaya here who's in trouble.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
are
look
like,
around to see if, like, what's going on around us,
You
because
see a
something's
couple
happening.
straggler guards kind of like, oh shit, don't close the door. They're like running back with arms full of stuff. They're like, are you guys? And they kind of disappear into the door. And a couple minutes later, you see the door kind of just like fizzle out, like, and then the device that Bartley had initially put down kind of like flips into a hole as it's gone.
But nothing else like in the forest.
Nope. This is like a nice little clearing that something made, or just trees are like, nah, we don't want to grow there right now.
The only weird things we see right now are Amaya's reaction and Mithria's appearance.
Yep.
If I touch Amaya, does anything happen?
She feels a little cool. But other than that, no.
D'Artagnan, make another hovel.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna pick her up and move her to like a tree to like sit her up on a tree or something like that.
D'Artagnan walks over to the biggest tree he can find and just starts earthbending a hobbit hole underneath it.
Okay. You do that for a little bit. You guys get Amaya over there. So you guys are going to be resting here for a while?
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
Amaya is moved away from me, does the filter go away?
No, it's still on. You going to focus on that for a bit?
Actually, can she see it on herself in any way? Or
Yeah,
is it only
do I
on
look
see it on
down
her
there, or
face?
my nails done or anything? Or
Yes.
oh dang, are my clothes different or?
No. I mean, because they were in good condition before, so.
Oh, okay.
So you just look
Yeah,
really pissed up.
if I all of a sudden see I've got a new like manicure or something, I'm gonna wonder about that for a while.
Okay. After a little bit, all of a sudden it kind of like, after a few minutes, it kind of like fades and you're back to normal.
That was weird.
A little bit.
What?
And you gotta show me up, and I got new armor and everything.
I'm so sorry, Warren. I would never do that on purpose.
Is
I would
anybody
never steal your
that's
spotlight.
good at medical check? Good at first aid?
That would
Ooh.
be the girl
I'm
who's unconscious right now.
Yeah,
Yes, I
I
know.
mean, I
I'm
do
afraid
have
anyone
a
else that's up.
plus 4 medicine.
I have a few
do?
spells.
Okay.
Let's see. I've
no.
used the healing word. Then I've
If we're doing
used.
we're not looking for the magic. We just need to check on her.
Then not medicine,
Oh.
because medicine
Okay.
is
Oh.
wisdom check.
Yeah, then no, not me. I thought you meant like spells. Okay.
Yeah. So if D'Artagnan is
yeah.
the best at it, I
I'll
will
check.
assist you.
Okay. I'll see if there's anything seriously wrong with our healer that just got fucking brain blasted.
Okay.
That is a total of a 21.
Okay. You look over. She seems fine, other than the fact that you're getting nostrils full of black smoke.
That and a migraine every time I try to connect with her brain.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, no, she seems fine. It's almost like she's just like passed out.
Yeah.
What do we do? This is
Just
crazy.
What I remember? So didn't she do this before?
I
In
have
front
done
of
this
us?
before. Kinda. I didn't pass out though. The last time this happened.
Could I
Well-
make that connection?
Yeah, when did you do that last?
That's a
I
long-
did that at the church.
when she
We
walked
were
into
go-
Kellenthorpe's temple.
Right,
I walked
yeah.
into his temple. I had a vision, and black smoke
Right.
happened, but I
Oh.
didn't pass out like this. Like
But
it was
we
like
weren't there.
someone was there with me.
Rowan was, I think. Or
Yeah.
Fenrir, one of the two.
It
No,
was
you-
either Fenrir
You guys were
Or
there because you were saying because you guys were getting out of jail and you guys were like, hey, look, Kellenworth's church. So you
Oh,
went there
yeah,
and then you guys
yeah.
made a
It
loop.
was me
Yeah.
and
That's
the
it.
boys.
That's it.
Yeah.
Me and the two boys
Yeah.
that weren't in jail.
The,
So
so
you two have seen this happen, but I came out of it relatively fast. Like this is beyond what before.
is her holy symbol visible?
It could be.
D'Artagnan pulls out his crude Kelvor holy symbol.
Can I touch? Like, is it somewhere I can like touch her holy symbol?
Yeah, I wear it around my neck, so
So I'm gonna touch it.
stop it.
All
It's
right.
not inside
You touch
my
it.
armor right
It's a
now.
little. It's cool to touch.
I think we just need to let her sleep this off because it looked like she got brain blasted by God.
I thought she said that she couldn't connect with her god here, though.
She said it was harder to connect with him, but apparently he powered through that shit. As I
Apparently.
say, rubbing my head. That did almost half my health in psychic.
Also, I just want to point out you guys are also just on a demi-plane somewhere else. So,
That too.
you know, there's that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys set up camp. You guys gonna wait for a bit?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep all of my eyes on Amaya and make
Okay.
sure that she's doing okay.
All of your eyes, all two of
Yes.
them.
All of you
Yes.
guys.
Special.
All right, Amaya, you're walking slowly closer and closer to this large area, and one of these it seems almost like a guard because you can pretty much like see the outlines of armor on them, which considering everyone else is like plain is weird. Kind of stops at you, and you hear this like garbled sound, like when like the old staticky. Like when you had to use bunny ears and you try to listen and they would like come garble. That's what it is like looking at you. And like garbles. And then kind of goes to walk off. Stops, sees you're still there, comes back, garbles a little bit more. And then kind of like looks at something. It pulls its hands up as if it's looking at like a pad or something like that, but there's nothing there. And then kind of all of a sudden you hear in your voice, it's like, continue. And then you wake up and you see Mithria kind of like looking over you.
You are all
I
comfy
pulled
right now.
upright.
You got
I'm
like your
sure
blanket up
I
to your
headbutted
chin.
you so hard because I
Ooh.
bolted upright as fast as I could. You probably have a
How long was
nosebleed.
Oh,
Your head still hurts.
probably.
Oh.
Oh.
How
Oh.
long was she out for?
Great. Now
It
three
is-
of our heads hurt.
It is night. It is nighttime now. You guys were
Okay, so-
approximately midday. Essentially, when you guys left Bartley's, it's probably around 2 o'clock ish. It is now about 7, 8 o'clock at night.
What happened? Are you alright?
I gotta finish writing this real quick.
Well, while you
Oh.
do that, D'Artagnan, I'm going to need you. We're just going to do this.
Uh-oh.
Actually, we're going to do this in reverse order. Rowan, I'm going to need you to
Okay.
roll a D10 for me, please.
Got a 1.
Yeah, okay. And roll another one. This time, maybe refresh your browser since you keep rolling ones.
Yeah,
Roll
no,
real
quit
dice.
rolling like shit.
Refreshing. Going.
Yeah, I pressed the refresh button.
Yeah.
Okay, D10.
Come on, buddy. You got
Ooh.
this.
It rolled a 1.
Jesus
Why is it only
Christ.
rolling
what
1?
the
I don't know where my dice
No,
are.
you need to buy
so-
some real dice,
Okay,
my guy.
At least
No,
my dice are
Come
bipolar
on.
and not just fucking hate me
Okay,
like
how
his.
about this? How about I just grab it and roll it? Because it
Yes.
just kind of.
Yeah, I don't trust those internet dice.
Nope,
No.
it's still a 1.
What the fuck?
All right. You know
Wow.
what, Rowan?
No,
I'm
don't
gonna-
no, no.
Okay, I'm rolling my. Oh, you guys haven't. I haven't sent those shorts out yet. So I have specialty dice that the percentile are fists.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
you didn't show that one yet.
So you have an option. You
Okay.
can take your roll.
It's got your
Or
roll
you
has to be
can
better
take
than
mine.
his.
I'm going to take yours.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They were essentially the same, unfortunately. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Well, it was a yeah.
No,
You'll-
come on.
No, Fenrith. Wait, no.
Mhm.
Mithria.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now there you go. Mithria, I need you to roll a d8 for me, please.
Sure.
Of course,
There we
now
go.
they're doing well.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Nice. Okay, and another one.
That's a 2.
All right, and now Fenrith, I need you to roll d12 for me, please.
All right. Am I rolling 2 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Oof. Of course, I go bipolar. 1 and a 12.
Which one was first?
1.
That would be a shit. Okay, and then you said 12.
Yep.
Okay, D'Artagnan,
Ookie dookie.
I need you to roll a d8 for me.
Okay. That is an 8.
Hey. And now a d6 for me.
That is a 6.
Nice.
Nice.
And then Amaya, I need you to roll a 2d8 for me, please.
2d8.
First one, like in order, like
Yeah,
first.
one at a time. Yep. That is a 7
Okay.
and an 8.
Hey. All right. So, Amaya, you gain an additional 15 plus your con times 2 hit points. Fenrith, you
Permanently?
gain another 19 plus your con times 2. Mithria, you gain another 11 plus con times 2. Rowan, you gain another 12 plus con times 2. And D'Artagnan, you gain a 14 plus con times 2.
Okay.
Up 17.
Wait, so what do we do?
So
We're
your hit
basically-
points, what's your current hit points?
27.
Okay. What's your constitution modifier?
Modifier. +1.
So you have 40 hit points now.
Wow.
Your maximum hit points are 40. And as such, Amaya, with that nice splitting headache, your spell slots increase. And being a 6th level cleric, you now have Sentinel at Death's Door. D'Artagnan,
Yes.
you have your psionic power. You have your Font
Okay.
of Magic for being a 3/3 rogue sorcerer.
Okay.
Mithria,
I
your
did tell you I was taking the next 2 levels in Rogue, though, right?
no. You said 1/1.
Oh.
You said 1 rogue, 1 sorcerer. I asked you this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I even confirmed it
That's
the other
why you
day.
had to do 2 different dice.
Yeah. Fenrith.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
Mm-hmm.
I misunderstood what you were talking about. No. Yeah.
Fenrith.
All good.
You gain another attack. Fucking Christ, you get 3 attacks around now. Jesus. Your movement speed will be increased. So essentially, how it will happen is the first few times you go to walk, you're all of a sudden, oh, hello, I'm there. You gain bolstering magic, which that will be essentially you go to try to, oh god, what was it? You go to like almost inspire someone's like, hey, you got this, tap them, and then all of a sudden your magic flows through you and you give them that ability. Extra rage, well, you're a little angry more boy. Mithria, your bardic inspiration goes up to D10 now.
Nice.
You gain Font of Inspiration, which just means your inspiration refreshes after a short or a long rest.
Nice.
You gain Counter Charm now, which is what happened when you were glowing there because of the ability. And Mantle of Majesty, which sorry, that's the beauty thing.
Oh.
Mantle of Majesty, so your College of Glamour, so it's gain the ability to cloak yourself in Fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you can cast Command without spending a slot. and you take on an appearance of an unearthly beauty for a minute or until your concentration ends.
Oh, I think you're gonna have to tell me how to write that down on my sheet later.
That's perfectly fine. It is College of Glamour 6th level. You're 6th level College of Glamour, so that's what you get. So just look for
Oh,
Bar 6th level and
no.
College of Glamour 6th level.
Kind of happy my wings didn't do the same thing.
Rowan, you gain extra attack, which means you're at fucking 3 attacks as well. Jesus Christ. And you gain an ability score, which you chose the Fire Boom Boom.
Yep.
So you'll gain that. And there.
That means my strength goes up, right?
What? Does it?
My strength, it gives me +1 strength.
So well, it gives him +1 to his one of 3 things of his choice, and strength is one
Strength, con, or wisdom. God, now I have to redo the goddamn cards again. Mother.
Real quick, I'm
Jesus Christ.
leveling it up on D&D Beyond, and it says I get to learn an extra language. So could I have Warren teach me Giant?
Sure. If he's up
Yeah.
for
Like,
it.
Warren, would you teach me to speak Giant, please?
Okay.
That's a strange request from an elf, but sure.
So you guys do this. So yes, you guys are now all level 6. Jesus.
Yeah.
And for
What?
anybody watching going, wait, they're level 4, why did they get 2 levels? I do a mix between milestone and experience, and them killing the Baraso so fucking quick literally doubled their experience.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's literally why you guys got 2 levels, is because of fucking Bariso. You guys doubled your experience. You went from like 5,000 and some odd change each to 10,000 and change each. So, and nothing really needs training. You guys can rest here.
Yeah.
I'm not, for the sake of brevity, I'm not gonna make you guys roll. But out of curiosity, D'Artagnan, which watch are you taking?
First.
Cool. Who's on second?
I will.
I'm on third.
I'll do third with you.
So
Yeah.
you guys are resting, and Maya's like, "Fuck, I'm going back to sleep." And starts going and stuff like that. D'Artagnan,
Yeah,
year
you
goes
passed
by.
out. That's fine.
Year goes by. Wake up, Fenrith. Fenrith, you're going by. When all of a sudden you hear wrestling going on. You kind of look over, and you see D'Artagnan hovering in midair as he's sleeping. As you see his arms kind of like stretch out, so he's making a lowercase t.
He's
Yes,
T-posing.
T-posing in
Yeah,
there.
he's T-posing. D'Artagnan, you talk with Fenrir for a bit, and you're like, I'm going to bed, man. It's second watch, your turn, have fun. You go to bed, you're sleeping, and then all of a sudden, you're in a very familiar place. It's not a good familiarity either. This is
Oh,
a
motherfucker. I'm
soft
back in that cave,
wall,
aren't I?
like a soft wall area, and you can barely move your head as it seems to be strapped down. As you look around and you see these figures, about 3 of them standing over you. Their faces kind of like shrouded slightly, and you hear them talking a little bit, and you see something like almost like dangling from them, and it goes from being some kind of almost like tube-like apparatus going somewhere onto their body to them having these smooth, slick faces with no nose or mouth, but almost like tendrils coming out of their chins. And it keeps like flashing every couple minutes between the two, kind of like flipping back and forth. They're talking about something, you're not too terribly sure, and then all of a sudden like one pulls out this knife and then like comes down to you and starts cutting into your chest, and you can see your ribs kind of be like exposed and then split open as they seem to be talking. You can faintly feel the pain. It's not like full pain, but it's about a good 3-4% pain as
It's
they
like
cut you open.
the memory of the pain.
Yeah, as they cut you open, and they seem to be doing something, and then one kind of, it almost like sparks an idea, and you can see them walk out of your vision as you try to like crane your head as much as you can. They seem to be standing up at your head, and then you can feel this like kind of tugging on your head as they start to saw into your brain.
Oh.
Another one kind of like looks around and then seems to be helping them and everything like that, and then they bring something and they kind of like put it into you. The one that's helping seems to be writing down notes and stuff like that. And he'll kind of like leave the paper in midair, and the quill and paper will keep writing as he like grabs something, hands it to another person. You feel this sensation in your brain as it's it's almost like something's moving in your brain.
Oh.
As this is going on,
What does
Fenrith,
that-
you see D'Artagnan kind of like groaning and like moving his head slightly as if trying to look at something, and in his hands you see um, the air seems to almost like form in his hands as you see what you swear are blades form into his hand, and then they'll disappear. And then after a little bit, he'll kind of like groan and do like a muffled scream as if something's like putting their hand over his mouth and stopping him from screaming fully. And you'll see like the blades appear again and then disappear after a little bit. This goes on for a good about 20 or so minutes, and then he's kind of like slowly floats back to the ground, and then he just like continues to sleep as if nothing's happened. D'Artagnan, this goes on. You don't know how long, but all of a sudden they kind of like dust off their hand, kind of like job well done, yeah. And then they look at you,
Assholes.
and then turn away, and just like walk off.
I'm ready to fight.
A dream. We're ready to fight a dream.
I know.
And as you're
I
laying
know.
there, it kind of like you feel like the bindings almost like stop holding you down, and then you can move your jaw a little bit more, you can move your head a little bit more, and then the dream ends, and you can wake up, and you see Maya and Mithria on watch.
So,
Fenrith, are you going to do anything
Yeah.
while all this is happening? Are you going to be doing anything, or are you just kind of going, it's par for the course?
Keep track, and I'll tell the others to keep an eye on him.
All right.
It's a night of weird shit, so I'm just gonna document.
Right.
Why not?
Yeah.
Fucking the two ladies got all fucked up. Darty got fucked up. Sure. Look over to Robin. You gonna get fucked up now? Like, come on.
I love how Amaya gets brain blasted. Mitri is prettier. And then D'Artagnan gets brain blasted in his sleep.
By the way,
He
Darty,
gets
you
night
gain
terrors.
any sorcerer spells that you want.
Sweet.
Like if you were looking at certain
Nice.
spells and like, I want to keep an eye out for that. For this level up, any spell that you want, you can switch out your spells for and get.
Fuck yeah.
You can act just like a
And
player.
since I hit third
sorcerer.
level for the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, I automatically get Detect Thoughts and Calm Emotion.
Probably could have used. No, you couldn't have used it on her earlier.
All right, so you.
Oh yeah, so I would have taken more psychic damage.
Yeah,
No, thank
exactly.
you.
That would have been fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
Um,
detect headache. Found it.
Detect headache. Oh, this girl gets so many headaches.
Maya, Mithria, do you guys want to do anything on your watch?
Yeah, I want to talk to Mithria because I can't see myself, and I'm gonna tell her. Because she was like, I hit her in the head, so I'm like, I'm sorry. When we're sitting there on watch.
It's fine, really. I'm just glad you're awake. That really scared me.
It's fine. Her nose is crooked and broken.
Oh,
No, yeah, I know. You healed it, but it'd just be funny. It's like, it's fine. It's just like a hooked nose now, like a
Fine,
witch.
yeah.
wrong.
Princess Vespa's first nose.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great movie. Oh, do I don't. I think did I sell my mirror? I think I sold my
Yes,
mirror.
you sold a mirror, which is
Okay.
hilarious, actually.
I
You
know.
do also like the what 2 weeks? Well, I guess it'd be about a month and a half actually, because you guys are in jail. That you've been here, you felt that connection to Kellamvor was, hey, if it's a tube, it kind of went from a large, like 50-foot tube of like, I feel his presence, to like a little straw, like a clogged straw feeling his presence type thing. You strangely feel actually as if you can feel him a little bit more.
Are you alright though? Because you fainted and that was really scary and you were smoldering. Is everything alright?
I smolder a lot.
Oh, you do, but this one was scarier than usual.
So this has happened once before. Look at my face. Are
Mhm.
my tattoos bigger?
Are they bigger?
No.
Oh,
They
that's
look
strange.
the same. Do I look the same? They say I look different.
She looks the same.
You look the same.
Okay, that's good.
I feel, honestly, probably the most at peace since we've gotten here.
Really?
It's
That
strange, and I'm gonna tell you about the vision I had, but at the end I will say that like one of the the guards or the people, whoever it was that were like sending these figures places, because they were sending them different places with these sigils or these symbols.
You can make a religion check if you want to see what the sigils meant.
Yes, please.
Also, where you were potentially.
Yeah. Religion. I need to get better
Like
religion, but I
Kellenborg's
rolled an
door?
18. Dear God, my intelligence needs to go up.
So
18 is
like
not bad.
on the dice, you rolled an 18.
I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Okay. The sigils were of different deities. There'd be one where it's like a fist for Tyr or Torm, whatever the fucking thing is.
Yeah.
There'd be another one of like a hammer and anvil for Moradin. There was like a coin for, I want to say, tomorrow. It's different gods, so it seems as if
It was
they were
almost
being
like being
sent.
like a pre-afterlife.
Right. And with your check, you do know that in some of the studies, some of the scripture and stuff like that, that Kalimvor's realm is said to be just a blank space where the dead go to wait. If your gods don't claim you, because like for whatever reason, then you are just kind of shuffled towards, and then you are judged. If you are judged bad, then you go to a little bit worse place. If you're judged good, you go to a little bit better place. So from what you've seen and what you know, it seems like you were in Kalimvor's realm.
After she tells me about her dream,
I'm literally
would-
smiling as like I connect the dots. You see her, like she is
You were
actually
home.
for the first time in a very long time happy. So
do I did my brother ever come to me with any dreams like this before?
No, but you guys also weren't really that close. Post him becoming a quote unquote paladin.
Oh, before then he wouldn't have.
Before then, you guys might have like shared dreams and stuff like that, but he wouldn't have shared anything like this. This is more of for chosen ones. So that would have been like after he became a paladin, but after he became a paladin is, well, quote unquote paladin, is when he came back and he's like, Mithria, what are you doing with that human? Get the fuck out of here. So not really.
I love how
much
her
time.
brother's Jamaican for some
I
reason.
Yeah, I
know,
know.
it's like, oh my
What are you
God.
doing, man? Get out of here.
Bob Marley comes and smites your husband real quick.
What are you
Yeah.
doing here? I'm supposed to be on the Jamaican Bob's that day, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Cool Runnings reference.
It's
Um,
amazing.
So yeah, so you wouldn't have known for that, and then after that, you're just kind of like, fuck all the deities, they can go piss right off, and so yeah, you wouldn't know.
And so I see her and she's just smiling at peace with herself.
Finally, she's not been at peace since we got here. Like she has been struggling a lot. You've seen her have like multiple mental breakdowns in this place.
So I kind of pull up a couple bits of grass and then I look up at you.
Mhm.
What does it feel like to be in the god's favor?
To die. Wait, what?
Well, if I went
Well, no,
cold,
she's got
I
like
was
this
really close
very
to it. Ah,
well, no, she's got this very like sober, like just this baby deer looking up at you like, what is the world kind of look on her face.
oh dear God. Give me just. I gotta formulate words. I was not expecting the God talk. Sex talk, maybe. God talk, no. I knew that would get her. Give me a second.
I just don't think the gods like me very much. If you don't want to talk about it, I understand. I just
No, it's not that I don't want to talk about it. Um I I love my God. I feel well when we're not here, honestly. it's almost like a hug. Shut up, whoever snickered.
Sorry, that never heard something like that explained like that before, and it just kind of it's like, all right, shit.
D'Artagnan rolls over in the middle of this conversation, like, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's yes. Yeah, I'd hit him.
No, he doesn't say shit. He's just like
I know.
watching you guys.
Oh, okay. Eavesdropping. I'm trying to think of because like you guys don't know a lot about her, so she's trying to figure out how to explain it because it's not. It's for me when even before I left my home, I had been studying, and it was almost faded, right? It feels for me, and I can't speak for anyone or who follows religion other than myself. It's a comfort. It's me knowing that there is something or someone, the gods, um, he's looking out for me, and he's helping me look out for you guys. Before I had this connection with him, I couldn't heal. I mean, I've always been able to fly, but healing was not something I could do. And I don't think that the gods don't like you. I have some speculation about your brother.
He's just a big
But
puppy face.
yeah, he's just an asshole. And I'm sure it sounds weird coming out saying that it feels like a hug, but it's almost like a protection. I feel like there's someone protecting me while I'm on this journey. And I will say it was strange wherever I was, whether it was his actual realm when that happened, and I'm sorry that it scared you.
D'Artagnan pipes up, yeah, and it gave me one hell of a headache.
I freaking piece of dirt, and I'm gonna chuck it at him and say, "Go back to sleep." Girl talk.
Which, looking at D'Artagnan, he does have like almost like a slight inner glow a little bit in his sapphire brain, and it looks like you know what happens when you put something into resin and then you backlight it. So there's like a
Yeah.
slight. It looks almost like that in his head.
I'll
When
deal
she
with
throws
that
the
in a
piece of
second.
dirt, I
I'll
use
deal with
mold
that
earth
in
to
a
just
second.
drop it to the ground real quick. No.
Stop.
All right.
But yeah, so like I said, I don't know if I was actually in his realm, but from what I've read, I was actually at peace for the first time since we've gotten here, and I felt him, and it's a comfort to me to have that. Not everyone believes in the gods, and that's fine. But my belief helps me continue. And as soon as I say continue, I have that image of the figure, the one that was static, pop in my head.
Mm-hmm.
and apparently I have to continue. I don't know what I have to continue. See?
Sorry, you caught me when I was eating something. Yeah.
No, that's
Um,
fine.
with your also roll, good chance that's probably a chosen of Kellenvor.
That's
Like
kind
a
of what
dead
I was.
priest or paladin or something like that. That essentially is helping. It's like, oh, you don't belong here. Your god wanted you. Boop, get out of here. And seeing you there, it's like, the fuck are you doing here? You're not dead. Get the fuck out of here. And then when you didn't move, he's like, get the fuck out. And you didn't move again. So he's like, yeah, just like back onto your back. He's like, get out of here. That space belongs to someone else.
You back to the world of the living.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Which
Get outta
is
here.
essentially, yeah, it would be opening
have
your
to
mind
continue.
to the additional spell slots and the
Right.
increased power of spells.
Was enough to knock me on my ass. Yeah. And I'm apparently supposed to continue
Doing what you've been doing.
what I've been doing. The journey that we're on.
Basically, the
It's-
double level in once almost killed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as if
You
going to a
just-
demi-plane allowed Calvin to go, motherfucker, there she is! What the shit? Where's she been? God
Where the
damn!
hell were you? That
You turned off your location for a second, and then when
I'm
it popped back up, you were
sorry.
like,
Find your cleric. Your god would like to know where you are. Seriously, where is she? She's not accepting it. What the fuck? Goes to a demi-plane. Oh, there she is. God damn.
Damn you!
I
Here.
think it's
Make
funny
you
that it
stronger
didn't
to kill me.
happen while we were on the demi-plane.
Ah.
Well, it started to.
So
The power was bleeding
Yeah.
through. That's why she was getting a headache. It was bleeding through. You guys weren't on there long. It was literally like 2.5-ish hours because he did not have the time.
Yeah.
If you guys stayed on there, you would have teleported to a random ass plane with him.
which theoretically could have gotten us home.
Theoretically,
Yeah,
it could
exactly. Let
also
us
landed
look
you in the city of
Oh,
Brass,
behind- Yeah. Let's just.
or on a place that is not inhabited.
Well, she hears you talk about how your god makes you feel, and she just thinks for a moment before saying, I think I can understand that. That's how Aiden used to make me feel. And I lost it. I don't mean to be a downer.
It's fine, and I mean, I'm not the best at explaining religion, but honestly, that's just the easiest way for me to explain it is a hug and a comfort. And I mean, people get that from other places too. You get that from friends and family, loved ones.
And people that yell at you asking for baked goods when you first meet.
Go back to sleep. Girl
You
talk.
need your rest.
What
I'm
part of girl
fine.
talk don't you understand? And
Nathaniel's just smiling as you two are having your talk.
You're a dork.
Just waiting for you guys to get done so he can trauma dump real quick.
oh god. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for us, right?
Yeah, maybe me'll just kind of nod and
And then I'm gonna
lean her head on your shoulder. Just
I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder and be like 1 second, and I'm gonna crawl because we're in a hobble hut or whatever
Yeah.
we're in.
I also used mold earth to make it so we could stand up comfortably.
Oh, nice. But you're
Yeah.
not that far away from us if you've been bugging us during our girl talk. And I'm
True.
gonna like crawl over to you and I'm gonna like medicine check his head. Like try to
Perez
figure
is currently not here.
I'm gonna crawl over too, just because I still want to hang out and be like, "What's happening?"
I need you on watch. He's glowing and I'm confused.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
I mean, I'm
I'll
always
crawl up.
glowing. My bright personality does
No.
tend to light up the room.
Not
Yeah.
like
I'll crawl up and like with binocular
God.
hands, keep an eye out.
my medicine check is awesome. And I didn't roll shitty, which is awesome.
Nice. We love not
Fenris,
rolling
you
shit.
told them what happened, right?
Yes, that was one of
Yeah.
the things I said is that I document and passed it on to.
Yeah, it's like night shift at the hospital. Here's all the incidences that happened.
Yep.
I'm not complaining, but
Also-
I have so much shit to write down now.
Oh, join the
I
club. I
will
just wrote
name
3
something.
Oh
pages.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I will say something when I
I'm
wake you
just
guys up.
talking about abilities for getting notes.
I rolled a 25 for medicine check whenever he comes back.
Oh dang. Someone page Dr. Erez. We've got a patient over here we need stats
No,
on.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, and because I would have woken you up using it again. When I wake you guys up with telepathy, I don't think it's just a jarring yelling at you unless it fits the dream.
Yeah,
So if you're dreaming, I might just appear standing next to you, looking at you blankly, just saying whatever I'm saying, wherever you would
Just
picture
like,
me.
so
So
Yeah,
that,
like the inflections I have would be whatever you picture me as with that inflection.
gotcha.
So I wouldn't just be an imposing, unless, like I said, unless the
That's the only
dream
way to
calls
wake
for it.
me up is to scare the shit out of her, apparently.
Well, but like I'm saying, it doesn't just. Well, for me,
I-
it would go into your dream and it would punch through, but it wouldn't necessarily be a jarring yelling. It would be a, "Hey, it's time to go."
Gotcha. Yeah.
Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
We've
And that would
Well,
feel
I didn't.
different than if you're
Mugs
actually dreaming
has a
about
medicine check
being
she's trying.
versus when I do the telepathy message.
Alright.
Gotcha.
What's the medicine check?
Medicine check his glowing noggin.
Hey, he seems fine. Relatively speaking for D'Artagnan. It's not super
mean-
glow. Like, literally, like,
it's just like a dull glow coming
It-
from my
it's-
gemstone head.
it's like a night light in a massive warehouse. It won't fuck up his rogue abilities, but like right up close within a couple feet, it's noticeable.
Makes it a little shinier.
Yeah.
Is it a little stronger than it used to be?
No, I mean he didn't have a shine before, but
Oh, well, that's something different.
it was literally just a head of sapphires before. Now it has like a slight inner glow, as if they put like a little tea-light candle inside, and then it's like
I
glowing
rolled
through.
27. God damn it.
No,
I
you're.
guess someone out there thinks D'Artagnan's bright.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
all right.
I mean, he's not
Um,
wrong. I'm about as dumb as a box of rocks.
So,
Roasted.
since you guys like the whole teasing thing, do you guys want to know a secret ability of the hero sword that you lost? Well, didn't take.
Wait,
Sure,
what?
what does the Master Sword from Zelda do?
tell us.
On critical, it would cast disintegrate.
Oh, dear
Holy
God.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it was...
Oh yeah, you're evil. Don't
What
exist.
kind of sword was it?
Long sword.
It was
It was a
It
long
was
sword.
the sword that seals the darkness.
It was a long sword. So
No, I think that sounds like the Darkness's sword, almost.
yeah, no.
it was literally on crit. It was a +1 longsword, very beautifully created, but on crit it would cast disintegrate.
That might be worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too
but-
bad Bartley's
Why-
gone.
You know what? If we ever
Uh,
find him again,
We can look.
we can look.
Yeah, like he's gonna have that still.
I doubt it.
can I
but-
share a
Never know.
pro tip with y'all? Don't ever put your lip balm right next to your pepper spray. That's a bad idea.
That's a bad
All right.
time. Right
Please
there.
tell me you did
So-
not just pepper spray yourself in the face.
No. I just
Almost.
grabbed the bottle and then I'm like, that's not my lip balm because it's there's a large they're not even made of the same material, but they're just in the same place.
Oh,
I
dear
just grabbed it. I'm
God.
like, that's not what I need in this
That was
moment.
gonna taste real
I
bad
mean,
too.
if you want to make things extra hot for your partner.
That's fucking torture. No, thank
That's
That's
okay.
spicy.
So
Yeah, no, y'all would have heard if I'd sprayed myself. That would have been horrible.
Yeah.
I'm not that dumb.
Oh, I just saw some great freaking spells I get. Sorry. I'm very happy.
okay.
I'm
I'm
so
very,
excited.
We have to behave. Wait, hang on. We
All
don't
right.
have to worry about it. The two of us
Winged
are
boots.
behaving.
It
Arez,
requires attunement.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So my rogue telepathy and my sorcerer telepathy, can I use them at the same time or not?
No.
Okay.
Well, of course, you want your brain to explode.
I was gonna say that's too much brain power.
Okay. So what?
My rogue telepathy, I can only connect up to 3 people right now because
Yeah.
my proficiency bonus.
You guys also have access
We
to
also
sending
all
stones.
now have sending stones.
And
Which
Yeah.
is your
But
3 people? Is that like everyone can communicate with each other?
yeah,
Okay.
that's
So you
3
create a
people.
network.
Yeah, and it's within a mile.
Friends and family sharing that.
I mean, it sounds like
Sorcerer,
Amaya just
I
got
can
roaming plan on her.
I did.
Yes.
Okay, so winged boots requires attunement. Bracer,
Yep.
the defense bracers require attunement. Weave ender requires attunement.
Oh, cool.
Well, to get the frickin' detective shit, right?
That's fine. Okay, here's a
Armor
question.
safeguarding attunement. What?
If I don't want to have the magic, is it still the +3? Not that it matters because I have, I think, 1 thing attuned. Just a question.
Apparently, I can't add an extra +1 to the
No, I would
bracers.
say part of the
Bullshit.
thing you'd have to attune to it to get it.
Okay, that's fine.
There is also another question. Do I get any meta magics that I want?
Well, it depends on what they are.
So that would be a no. Pass them through the boss.
Well, yeah. Considering I got my font of magic, I figured I should ask. Or
I don't think forceful requires the armor of safeguarding. Rowan requires. You'll have to tell me the meta magic, and then I'll have to tell you if you would or not. But other than that, that is all that requires attunement.
Oh.
So you guys could have spent last night,
Would have attuned to my gloves overnight.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably did them on my watch.
I would have attuned to this.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, so you can put the string of the ooze does D8 acid. String of the spider greater on hit casts web on the target.
So because I gotta find the stats to this thing. The weave ender, is that like a normal magic item?
No.
Oh, do you make up magic item?
Yeah. It's a light crossbow, so it's D8.
Okay.
I want to say.
Yeah, well, because I have
And
a D8
Yeah.
plus 1 piercing.
So what it would be is it would be a +3 to hit, +3 to damage. So plus whatever your dexterity and your proficiency is to hit, and then whatever your dexterity is for damage. What's your dexterity?
1.
So your proficiency is 3, so that's +7 to hit, plus 4 to damage.
+7 to hit. +4 damage.
That's what you. I was gonna see if you guys wanted the freaking dwarf head bolts too. Forgot to do that. Because those would have been funny.
Yeah, because oh, that's right. You were sort of telling us about those. Damn it.
Why? Were you going to get them?
It was tempting, but I don't think we had enough for it.
Yes, you did. With
Did
Rowan, with Rowan not taking the dwarven armor, you could easily spend the 2,900 for the dwarf heads.
No, it's fine. We need some gold to go home with.
True.
That's true, yeah.
Dwarf head bolts. They when you shot them, they would be hurling expletives at the either you or at the target.
It's amazing.
It's like the Bane in Borderlands that just screams as you
So
fire
like
it.
you shoot and then you miss, be like, "All right, Lost, you think that's fucking shooting a crossbow? What's wrong with you? Aim for the head, you bastard!"
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
And if it hits someone,
Yeah,
like,
that's
"You think you're gonna win, you idiot? Ha, never." Ha. Disappears and comes back in. All right, round 2.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Or is subtle spell and quicken spell fine?
Yeah, sure. All right, yeah. So those are the ones. Quick little thing here because I was realizing the other day that scale is a little weird in D&D, right?
Yeah.
No, notice that, right? So I wanted to show you guys something here.
To our
Oh
thing.
yeah, what is it?
So oops, that's the wrong button. All right, so fuck, is this it? Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, so there's you guys, right? There's party scale.
Mhm.
It's the scale of you
Okay.
guys, right? So a halfling, gnome, dwarf, Mithria being about 5'2", 5'3", with her massive ass hat, right? Human is D'Artagnan's about that. Like I said, you guys didn't fill in your you guys didn't fill in your stuff, so I had to try to remember. I'm like, yeah, Mithria was a little. I mean,
Mine's
mine
filled
was a
in.
little bit higher.
Yours
Dragonborn,
is the only one that is filled in.
No, mine's filled in.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So I just
I
put
brought my
Robin's head
own
on the
whole
Goliath
character.
because. Yeah, because because Mithria's the only one that doesn't have an AI gen. She has a full body
Yeah,
thing.
because I have a lovely artist
Mhm.
friend
Yeah.
who is just the
I'm not
greatest.
saying it was bad or anything. I'm just saying. So there's that, right? There's your guys' party. So there's that. For giants, right? There's that. So there's Mithria, right? You know how big she is. That's
Oh
that's
dear
her
God.
scale to giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
And
freaking
that's what we were
dinosaur?
fighting.
What's the dinosaur we fought?
That's the giant you guys fought at level 2, level 2, 3, right? So that's the smallest one, and it goes up in scale, comparatively. So there's that, and then like you said, where's the dinosaur? I'm like, well, they need the dinosaur one. Where's the dinosaur one? So knowing how big you guys are for
Easy.
dinosaurs, um,
Oh my God.
there's there's that, and since I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be nice. There's Rowan and Mithria. There's the Triceratops you guys fought because it was a smaller one that you guys took out. This one is a T-Rex, and this is a Baristo.
No
oh
wonder
my
it fell out of his
gosh.
mouth.
Right. Yeah. So you
Yeah,
know,
no,
because
that's
scale,
we're just
is an
the
issue.
hunting.
So
Scale is an issue.
yeah. So now you guys know. When it's like, hey, I do fucking 40, 12 damage to you. Yeah, you understand why now, because of fucking Baristo.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
No, I had
So-
a feeling.
A
Jesus.
nice adult T-Rex that you guys see these two fighting before and stuff like that, and then a nice little
Yeah.
and there and all the way zoomed in there's Rowan and
Oh
Mithria.
my God.
So
just hanging out.
yeah, so I just wanted to
Just hang.
so yeah, there's
Oh my
that.
goodness.
So you guys get up
Luckily, Carnos are a little smaller than the T-Rex. Luckily,
smaller.
Yeah, they're a little smaller. I think.
Yeah.
The T-Rex would be the Bristow, and then the Carno would be the T-Rex in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
I just didn't look up a Carno size.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
We don't need to see spices anymore.
So yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure half the party just shit themselves.
so who wants to hunt a Gigantosaurus?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
so
thank you.
because you know the squares are so much, but you're like, it's only one square. Yeah. No. That's
No.
so. What do you guys want to do? You guys wake up, do your stuff.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get all ready, and then once
Oh, I'm
we're
gonna
all
hand out
set with our
everybody's
stuff.
things. So
Yeah.
whoever had different, like, because you had the weird quiver thing and arrows,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
so everybody gets their stuff.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'm keeping my unbreakable bolts or unbreakable arrows in the bag of holding.
Okay, let me write it down then. That's what I wanted to know.
Actually,
Everything
what
else
rarity
that
are
I
they?
bought, I'm keeping.
Okay.
What
I
has
would
this
like-
fairy dragon
Actually,
been
never mind.
doing for like the last couple of just hours?
I'm assuming you guys gave it some meat, so it's just been chewing on the meat.
I fed
Oh.
him when I came to consciousness again.
I probably sat with it with a bit of some of the because it has it been long enough that some of the some of the Triceratops could be okay raw still.
Mm-mm.
It hasn't.
No, anything raw would have been gone bad.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's been a
because
few
we probably
days.
would have kept some raw that we could have eaten it over the few days to enjoy it, and then preserve the majority of it. But
While we were preserving, had a few things raw.
exactly,
Well, like cook it over the fire type thing.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
but
you
you
guys
guys
can
spent a
cook
good
it.
like 3 days curing it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fine. I did get food for him,
Um,
and I'm sure he'll eat cured meat too.
yeah. We'll get the stats for your fairy dragon after.
That's
We'll do that
fine.
in a.
I have to think of a name for him, and I'm as I'm on watch. Like, I've been petting him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just absolutely loving this. My new
Oh
little
god.
yeah.
In the bag of holding, mark 40 elven arrows because D'Artagnan sure the fuck ain't carrying 60 arrows on him.
Yeah, I am. I have an Alonus quiver.
Oh, the Alonus quiver. Shit. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
He is.
So yeah, so you
Yep.
you essentially have 3 empty elven quivers in your bag of holding.
Hold on.
So you guys could use them for other things if you wanted to.
Empty elven quivers.
Yep.
They can be used to hold long sunflower stems.
Yes, we turn them into vases.
Mithria, when
Yeah.
you do your replenishing quiver, it actually shrinks down to essentially can fit on your side because it only has to hold
Nice.
crossbow quarrels.
Cool, I'll
for
put
a
it on
handle.
my belt.
Yeah. So it's just like a little hip one, just like a little hip holster for you. Whereas
Nice.
Amaya's is like full back.
Yep.
Oh no, yours is a long
And-
quiver. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
While we are just sort of getting ready for the day, I'm gonna go over and talk to Rowan for a second.
Okay.
Real quick, Mia, after she gets ready, is gonna hand out a strawberry to whoever wants one.
Hey, hand it.
Alright, here's a strawberry for you. Does anyone else want strawberries?
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
What's a strawberry?
I have one of these, they're my absolute favorite, and I'll hand you a really big one.
Amaya, when you go to eat a
D'Artagnan eats
strawberry,
it, leaves first.
Uh-huh.
when you go to eat a strawberry, you gotta eat it, and all of a sudden, gone. As the fairy dragon's like,
Oh,
Oh, they love sweets.
Can I have another one?
of course, I've got a whole pound of them here.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it in half and give it to him, and as
Alright.
he's eating it, I'll eat mine.
all right.
Like feeding a dog while you're trying to eat food. One hand to you, one to them.
All right. So, D'Artagnan, what do you want to go talk to Rowan about?
Oh, but did you like
I'm
the
just gonna walk
strawberry?
over and see what he's doing for right now.
Is it like actually you want to talk, or is it just kind of shoot the shit while you guys pack up camp and get ready to move out?
Well,
If
actual talk, but
okay.
I'm waiting for Ripley
Oh.
to.
Oh, yeah, I'm not really doing anything special. I don't, other than my fancy new cool armor. I don't
Will you
have
take
like
the
any.
strawberry?
Yeah, I'll do strawberry.
Sick. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
What's happening?
Well, I like your armor. It's nice and
Thank you.
shiny.
You got your head's glowing.
Yeah, I was told that for some reason it was floating last night. I don't know what that's about, but I had a weird ass dream that I didn't like.
Oh, that's
It was more of a memory, but
a dream memory. What?
yeah, so I think I really told you about everything that happened before I had met you. Or as a question for you, could I use my psionic abilities to show him my dream?
Sure. Also, as nope, that wasn't a memory.
Huh. Well, D'Artagnan doesn't know that. Yeah, but that's his brain just saying, yeah, this shit happened to you. And it hurt like a memory, so I show Rowan what I saw last night in its entirety.
Ripley, were you here when I said what happened?
Kind of.
Tentacle
Is
face
that the-
things.
Essentially, it was some kind of doctor, quote unquote, operating on him while he was still awake, splitting his chest open, putting stuff in, taking stuff out,
On
fucking with
again.
his head. Yeah.
Oh. And he says that this was a memory.
Memory.
As far
memory
as I
vision,
know,
yeah.
yep.
That's very dark.
Yeah,
I don't
know. I
even know
wasn't
what to
expecting
say
that.
about that.
I love how you're having this conversation with like the one character in our group who doesn't really speak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Literally.
he is also big, strong guy, and I look up to him, so
I
both
know. I
literally
just
and
find it
figuratively.
hysterical.
The
So apparently, I was floating while I was seeing all that in my head.
what are you wearing? Can I see like?
What are you wearing?
No, I mean like
I-
in the vision, they like cut your chest open and doing all these things. Do you have these scars?
Do I? I like
You
lift
open.
up my shirt.
Oh, do you have scars on your
Yeah,
body?
it looks like there's You know when scars are a couple weeks old? Yeah.
So
It's almost like an uppercase I on his chest. So like there's a horizontal across closer to his neck and down
So-
closer to his waist, and then a vertical one connecting them.
And from people that know scars, because Rowan's probably had his fair share, they look
Uh,
fresh.
Me too.
Well, as if healed within the last few weeks, even though they weren't there in the
As
last
far as
few
scar
weeks.
goes, that's still fresh.
True, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
guess.
So
say that's fresh for a
D'Artagnan
scar.
takes off his shirt.
Ha! Those are new.
I'm gonna like cock my head and be like, "What are you doing?" As I'm making myself a cup of coffee.
No.
I turn
I'm gonna-
around and just see my new scars.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Amaya to come over here and look at these scars. They weren't here before.
D'Artagnan's just standing there shirtless with his, like, he's looking down like, that's
I'm
weird.
gonna
I
I'm
didn't
gonna ask
think
I'm
Amaya,
that.
have
literally,
you
like-
dissected him recently or something? What's
I am-
happening here?
I'm literally. She's just contemplating life right now, looking at coffee and looking at him like,
First time of coffee.
I'm gonna
in
look at
weeks.
Fenris.
Exactly.
Take my fucking kidney.
I'm
Nope.
gonna take my cup with me
All right.
Kidneys
and
don't
do
taste great.
Can I do a medicine check on this to
Yeah.
figure out what the fuck happened to him?
Yeah.
That's a really good roll.
Nice.
He's just gonna say that they look like 3-year-old scars, so it's 18 plus 7.
You've seen these before in your training. They're like magical healing, knits clothes stuff, and like all this stuff. So, but you know that some people naturally heal because they don't have don't have access to your god powers. These look like they were performed a few weeks ago or like a month or so ago, and they're healing nicely, relatively speaking. But you also know that, like I
They
said,
weren't there
they
yet.
weren't there a few
They
weeks
weren't
ago.
there
They weren't there yesterday. They seem relatively new.
The psychological scars are becoming physical.
No.
Pretty much.
Do they?
Trauma's so
Um,
good it turns to physical damage. Yeah.
Oof.
Do I have one on my head too?
No, your head's glowing.
Yeah, you don't know about the head because it was them cutting into your sapphires. So fuck if you know.
It would have just
Well,
crystallized over again.
Your sapphires are
showed-
glowing, which is new.
It's very
since I
Just-
showed
you know.
Rowan,
They're
I'm
glowing.
going to show you what I saw.
Oh,
last
God.
night.
Have I not been traumatized
You
enough in the last day? But sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
I
So-
know what he saw.
It looks like
Yeah.
you're looking through, and it does look like what they're using is in surgery and stuff like that. When you look at them and they're not the slimy tentacle-looking things, the contraptions they use sometimes they use as essentially kind of like breathers to keep the stink away. So as if they're essentially like a primitive gas mask they're using, that they would have a tube going down to have fresh air for whatever they're doing. Usually when it's someone like in your profession where they deal with the dead a lot, so they don't have to smell the dead all the time.
Like
But
a plague mask, almost, but with tubes.
so it's almost like
All
a
I'm
pilot's
imagining is
mask.
the Dr. Stone gas mask.
It's almost like a pilot's mask, right? Where it has like
Okay,
around
yeah,
there and stuff
yeah.
like that. So the tube, like when you look at it and he's in his thing when it's actually human, that's what it looks like. That's what you can equate to. Maybe like sometimes it might be another one for either better breathing or like one is exhale to get the air out, the other is like pumping in like a vanilla scent type thing so that they kind of help. But then it keeps flashing to these like smooth skin, almost slight, not full on
So
like
they
ooze
keep
slime.
the figures keep changing between the human with the gas mask to these creatures with tentacle faces.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
like an illusion flickering on
Yeah.
and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him. Are you a zombie?
He's not a zombie. I would
Looks.
I'm gonna be
know.
honest. Don't think so.
No, you're not a zombie.
But at this point, I'm not sure about shit
I
anymore.
don't think War would know like a flesh golem or a construct like golem. So the
Like
zombie is the best thing he got.
Yeah, the zombie is pushing it.
Zombie's pushing it. He's not undead, I can tell you that.
Well, that's good news.
Interesting.
Okay. As I sip my coffee, I'm looking at you being like, I need to contemplate what I just saw and try to understand. That's a lot to take in before I've had my
You
first
and me
cup.
both.
Yeah. Also, sorry to all of you about yesterday. Did
It's
know
fine.
that was gonna happen.
You could have known. It's all right.
How far did I get thrown back after trying to connect with her brain?
Like 5-10 feet. Wasn't that much.
Oh,
It was literally just like a
by
punch.
the way,
There's
you
like
Not
launched
for an
me a
adult,
couple
though.
feet.
Like a rock adult. I also learned some new spells.
Ooh.
me
But
too.
can they get you home?
Me three.
They can't get me
Wow.
home,
Ow.
but
I
I
can
do.
cast spells too.
You can
technically.
cast spells.
Technically, yeah.
Spell.
Her
Tech-
opinion turns to you very
Yay! I'm
fucking
so proud of
confused.
you.
Technically, yes. Rowan can cast spells.
Exciting. What's
I
your
can
new
cast
spell, Warren?
spells.
Yeah, that's
Or
right.
What
You guys
is
can
new
cast
spell?
spells. Yeah.
Oh,
The
dang. What is
our
the
bears
beacon
can
of hope?
cast
Yeah.
spells.
I got beacon of hope.
Beacon of hope.
Oh, speaking of, you gonna try to turn into hybrid in your new armor?
Yeah.
I'll see if it breaks or not. Yeah.
Okay. You focus for a second. You can like trying to bring it out, and you guys can start to hear the as armor bends slightly. As you see Ramen start to grow, and he guys starts to grow a little bit more and more as fur starts to come out. And first it's the like, like very, very sparsely, and then goes out. And after a moment, you see standing in front of you about a 8-12-ish, 11-12-ish tall bear in armor.
Wow.
Yay!
As you see,
You look fantastic.
you see
That's
where
You
your
are even
claws are.
scarier in bear form.
Where your claws are, it looks like metal is actually over the top of them, like they protect fingers. It actually comes up over your claw slightly.
Ooh.
That
It
is
just needs
so
armor
cool.
that changes into the bear form as well.
Yeah.
That is sick.
It wouldn't be the bear form. It's only hybrid.
Well, yeah, so you would need special armor with transforming
Yeah.
properties for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now when you switch into hybrid, you now have access to your full plate armor.
Yay!
He'll gain the
Woo!
+1, or because he's
Which-
armored, he doesn't gain the natural
Thank
armor.
Ramen, I can give you the armor of shenanigans that you have, but you are going to have to manually adjust your hit points because I tried to set it up so that it would automatically give you the hit points, but it wouldn't work.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
So I have a flat 100 hit points.
Oh
Jesus.
my
Level
god!
6?
Whoa!
That's
Ow.
7 HP more
Levels.
than
Oh,
me.
you already got it. Okay.
Yeah, I put it up there.
Oh, shit,
Because
yeah.
the 2 levels give me 24, and then I get 10 plus my level from the armor, which
So, yeah,
is
so-
another
2
16.
levels. Jesus Christ!
Holy cow!
And
You know how many hit points I have?
he's resistant to cold and immune to non-magical
How many
bludgeoning,
do you
piercing,
have?
poison, slashing.
What are you at?
Wow!
60.
Wait, hang on. Rowan,
Which
did you get your
pretty
fire
fucking good.
resistance too?
Yes, I'm at 40.
I did
48.
not put that on there.
I'll make the feat. I'll make the feat, and then
Oh,
it will
okay.
automatically give all that stuff. You're good.
Do I
Nice.
real quick, do I have the lowest hit
Yes.
points?
Yes.
Which,
Oh.
as a bard, that's fine. You should
That's how
not
it's
be
supposed to
tanking.
be.
But I've been rolling my sorcerer hit dice like fucking crazy
All right. So
Yeah.
because
what would
they're
you?
D6s.
Yeah.
So there's two things that I want to do before we set out.
'Kay.
Because it's still morning. I'm feeding my little dragon some
Fenris,
dried
do you
meats.
take a strawberry?
Yes, strawberry, please.
No, for Fenris.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yay. Okay, sorry. I wanted to make sure everyone got one.
It's fine. After dealing with D'Artagnan's mind fuckery this morning, trying to
Quite
figure.
literally.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna try to tell you. I'll figure that out
Pulls out a page. Things to do.
later.
Figure out D'Artagnan's fuckery. Shit.
Pretty much, I did. There's just it's a lot.
That's gonna take a while.
I know.
I'm gonna go over to Fenris. Was like, you got any new scars? What's happening here?
The two people
Nope.
with telepathy.
No.
Did your
Oh,
brain
okay,
fuck
cool.
you again?
I'm gonna look at my body, see if it's any new things. No.
No, you're good.
Okay,
And
cool.
I can sense magic. Might feel more magic pouring out of me slightly, but that's about it.
You know, when you get at this age and your body starts changing, you're gonna notice a few things.
Jesus. All right.
Wow.
There's one
Alright.
more thing I wanted to ask Rowan.
Yes.
What's happening?
So, I noticed you got that smaller sword. Was it? Damn, that was just yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Holy smokes.
Jesus. That's wild. So much shit has gone on. Are you going to use it?
No, I'm not. I kept it
Why?
because, well, one, this is a smaller source, too small for me. And I show you like the difference between the panther sword and the great sword. Like,
The sword he uses in the elf sword.
yeah, it's just not.
One's like
big
3-4 feet, the other's 6 feet long.
Do you mind if I use it?
No.
Time out.
No.
I literally go, wait, did Mithria, did you tell us anything about the sword?
No,
me?
but I'll start to if you'd like.
I would like you to.
Make another
Okay.
wisdom check, Mithria.
Oh, okay. Oh, where'd my dice? Okay, there. Wait.
Guidance.
Yes, that's hold on.
About
Wait,
What does
hang
that
on.
mean?
time you used it.
I touch you on your I
Shut
touch your
up!
shoulder, you get another D3.
I have guidance. I forget
Oh,
it.
wait.
I
D3?
cast guidance on you.
Just
Okay, what does
point
that
out
mean?
that you don't actually. Oh, okay. Anyway, what does
I
guidance
do
do?
know guidance.
No, that's not what I was going to say. What does guidance do?
Oh, it just gives her an extra D4 to her roll.
Okay, so roll D20, add your wisdom modifier.
I touch
Okay.
your shoulder.
Now roll a D4.
Okay.
Add that to that number to the wisdom modifier number, like the D20 number. What did you roll on your D20?
I rolled a 13.
And what's your wisdom
Yay!
modifier?
Negative.
Not -1.
So that's 12. What did you roll on D4?
2.
So that is 14. What?
Uh-huh.
And then add a D6.
D6. That's a 1.
So that's 15. Okay. As you're, do you actually want to tell them, or do you want to just hand wave that you actually told them?
Yeah, just I
Hand wave,
tell you
Hand
because
wave?
it's getting late.
Okay.
Hand wave, because I'm
As
bad
you're
at
going
words.
through, you also remember, as you're talking about this, this kind of unlocks in your brain that blade dancers also have clans, and depending on what weapon you focus on, because they're not all swords, depending on what weapon you focus on, adjusts what animal it is. So each clan has an animal, essentially symbol or patron type thing for that. So the fact that this is a panther probably means whoever it was part of the panther clan.
So I just really think those swords aren't a great idea to have. That could bring a
That's
lot of trouble.
my question is it illegal for us to have this?
Would I
To
know
the
that?
elf, I ask.
Oh, with that, if you guys went around saying that you slew an elf,
And took
then
their
you
sword.
would have a bounty on you.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, I got this, but then somebody proves that they're a high-ranking elf or another blade dancer, and they're like, that belonged to a compatriot of mine, and you returned it, then it, generally speaking, would be no issue.
But it's not
Yeah.
like, hey, you have this, you're gonna get locked up.
Not
No,
necessarily. Oh, well,
but
I just
sorry, no,
No,
but
I'm just
also, if an elf sees you with it, they depending on what their clan is, so like another Panther clan member might
They're
attack you
gonna
guys.
want it back.
They might attack you guys without thinking. Be like they slew an enemy. They might not go, hey, they're trying to return it. Depending on the thing, they might just instantly attack you and go like, okay, thanks for the sword back after they killed you.
Yeah.
yeah. So in short, I think it would be very good to get these off of our hands as soon as possible.
Yeah.
This could cause a lot of trouble.
Too bad you didn't sell them to Bartley. Could have made a lot of money.
I'm not selling mine, I'm returning it.
They're both curved blades. You recognize the thing. Both curved blades. Only one is technically a blade dancer blade, which is a panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, that panther one's. We got to get it off our hands soon. Like,
Called out.
hopefully even before we get back to Mayor Taladon.
Fenrith, why don't you put it in your burlap sack? Which, speaking
I'm sure
of,
some people would be
you
very
notice
happy.
it's a little lighter than it was before.
So it's deposited.
Yeah, as if going to the demi-plane allowed the enchantment.
Okay.
To work.
Yep.
Okay.
The
So
plus
those
3 longsword that I can sneak attack with, I can't fucking use.
you can't. We can't take the no.
All right.
No,
Um,
that's not
Use
very
it for
So-
good.
now and then do something when we get back.
We'll figure that out.
I'm actually gonna ask Maya if I could see her sword, like the holy sword.
The unicorn blade.
Yeah.
I don't know if you actually can.
I don't want to wield it. I'm not trying to
No,
use it as a weapon.
No, that's
Perez has said before he can.
he can touch it.
I mean, you can. Well, as a player, you would know, but as a character, you can let him try if you want.
The only reason he even wants to is because you saw Maliki.
Yeah.
And she's
I
kind
did.
of like a companion deity to Sylvanas.
You'll
Neighboring
give it
gardener
right
taking
back.
to the
Like I'm
kitchen
looking up at you because you're still taller than me. But like,
No, I don't want to wield it necessarily. I can't use it. Well, I could use it.
You just want to
Why
inspect
don't
it.
you just hold it out and like hold it in your hands, and then he can
You
look at
wanna
it
look
while
at
you're
it?
holding it.
I'm actually, you know what? It works. I'm gonna let you hold it. I've got 2 things I have to do before we start trekking along.
Robin, you're neutral good, right?
Lawful neutral.
Hey, all right. You go to grab it, and as you see his giant hands go around the pommel that's designed for an elf's hands, he lifts it up, and this is a beautiful, beautiful sword, perfectly balanced and anything like that. And Rowan, you feel once again connected to nature, as if you're just like, and just like stick my hand into the ground, connected to nature type thing. Like you. The feeling of disconnect from you and Sylvanas that you felt similar to, well, not nearly as much because she's a cleric, but somewhat
Yeah.
from, since you've been here from Sylvanas, it's as if you've been reconnected. Even like as a sword goes, and you see it kind of just glow softly in his hands.
Oh, this feels nice.
You get it, right?
No, I didn't get anything. It just feels really nice. It makes me.
No, I know, but that's what I mean. You understand the feeling.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's right in the
Okay.
feels, man. Right in the feels.
Give it back.
My precious.
Give it back.
I'll hand it back to her. I have no like. I'm not gonna
Thank
use it as a
you.
weapon.
The 2 things that I've been trying to do. 20 minutes of chaos that we have. I'm going to sit down, cross-legged,
Okay.
with the sword in my lap, and I am going to cast my first sending.
Ooh.
Because I have never...
All right. So it's what? It's 25 limit, or is that message I'm thinking of?
That's message.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it is 25. You're right. It's 25.
Okay.
So I am sending a message. Hold on. To Handsome Elf. Thariel.
Thariel.
Thank you. To Thariel.
All right. What do you say?
Really need to see you. I'm counting as I say this.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I have found your sword.
That counts as a word.
Shut up.
That's another 2.
Another 2.
All right. Any,
Could argue it's
Yeah,
one word.
I think that's
you gonna?
because I don't know where we
Know
are.
where to
We're in the
find-
forest. I know he's a good tracker, so when
Help
he
us,
doesn't get
Obi-Wan
distracted.
Kenobi. Help us.
Continuing
kinda.
on same heading.
Toward mountain, really.
And he recognizes you as a sender and can answer. He can reply.
Okay. You send this off, and you wait a moment, and you start hearing some music in your head. It's like nice elven music that almost similar to what Mithria does, because elf. And all I hear is, "What?" Before you feel a connection disconnect.
Stupid elves.
Hey, that's
Pardon?
racist.
You did message him in. You did send him in Elvish, right? Not common.
He spoke to me in common.
Yeah, he
he
knows
speaks
common.
common.
He prefers to speak in
Okay.
Elvish.
I
just
can't
different.
speak Elvish.
Yeah. No, but it comes back to you of a huh, and it's either it with your stats. It's probably caught him off guard and like, the fuck was that? Like what?
You might have told him it was us. Because, hey, I found your sword from a disembodied voice.
Except it
A
says it.
little weird.
He knows
Yeah.
who sends it.
But he knows who sent it. It
Yeah.
says.
Also, you don't know if you caught him when he was crazy or not. So he could be going like, "Oh, cool! I just heard another voice in my head. Awesome!" and just continue.
Alright.
Also, I do want to point out
So,
that
if
if he
yeah,
continued on
so-
his heading, he wouldn't have had the 4 or 5 day delay that you guys had. I just want to point that out.
Huh?
You guys stopped to kill a triceratops and cure the meat for a couple days because you guys were
Uh-huh.
running out of rations. Plus, then starting to go, and then you guys had to have an early break because of your little brain explosion.
Yeah.
Which means
Uh-huh.
him that wouldn't have to deal with that, and he's also an elf, which means only about 4 hours of sleep. Which means he can travel about 18, 19 hours a day compared to your guys' is like 12. Plus, he
Right.
doesn't have those days that he had to stop. Which means if he's heading to kill that thing, he's probably a good almost half a week ahead of you guys.
Right. That's fine.
That's not our problem. That's his problem.
That's not our problem.
We did our job.
No.
We're on our way back. He
Yeah.
got there before us. What are we supposed to do?
Walk up to the
We have
castle,
nothing to
everyone's dead.
Yeah, and that's fine. We'll
And
find a
that-
painting and our people, hopefully.
I just
Including
hope our
Um,
people are okay.
the big bad
yeah.
that knows what is going on.
So, okay, I will figure out if at the end of the day I still have another level 3 message or level 3 spell slot. I'll do it again
Okay.
and give him more details.
And I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again.
A
The
twit
second-
thread.
Yeah, pretty much. Second thing I want to do before we head off is I am going to grab Fenrith, and I am going to take him aside real quick. And you see me like reach into my bag of holding,
Mhm.
and I am going to hand you a platinum ring. and you see me already wearing 2. So
Okay.
I have one on one hand, and I'm putting another one on another one. So like I'll have 2 of these rings on me.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand it to you.
All right.
I am. There's a spell I'm learning, and I
Mhm.
need you guys to wear these so that I can help you. Down the road, I have given one to
Rawin.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a problem with W's.
Yeah.
I've given one to Rawin already. I want you to have this one. Promise
All
me
right.
you will wear it.
If it fits.
Put it on
Being my
one of your
size.
horns.
Does it fit him?
Oh, it's pinky, yeah.
That works.
Okay.
Oh, Rowan, you're gonna be a brother husband.
Oh
Oh
my
no!
God, what's wrong with you?
Come on.
Um,
Come on
Maybe get it
now.
resized later, but
yeah, and that's fine.
A
I
brother husband. I didn't know we were in Alabama.
just
Oh
No,
my
no, no.
gosh.
Like sister wives, except it's
Yeah.
2 dudes, so it'd be brother husbands.
yeah, polygamy, not the other thing.
yeah. So this
And it's only slightly better.
I mean,
God
there's nothing
dang
wrong
it.
with
All right.
polyamory.
So anyway,
As long as everyone's consenting, there's nothing wrong with it.
so
anyway.
anyway,
Yeah, I guess, but
Yeah. So it's just you need to wear this so that one of my spells can work. All right.
All right.
My goal is to keep you 2 up and alive as long as possible in a fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That is always my goal.
Okay.
All right. And then I will go back to the group.
Off to you guys ready to head out then?
Yeah.
yep.
All right. You guys know the checks to make. Let's go.
right.
Yeah, that's me.
D'Artagnan, you want to roll?
No,
And
he
up
doesn't.
front with
No,
you,
no,
all
he's not
assist.
allowed.
Nope.
You're gonna assist, right?
Yeah,
You
being the front
forget.
point, you made track prominently also.
Yeah.
You forget that technically speaking, I can tell a certain person to roll.
Yeah.
So if I really want to, I'd go D'Artagnan, roll a d12.
No, that's true. Which is
I do have
not
a
at 9:45 at
for you,
night.
Rez.
Was that?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
While we're patrolling, if I'm assisting Amaya with the survival, does that pull me out of the perception checks?
No.
Okay.
Also, Arez, I'd just like to point out, if I roll a perception check and I don't see something that's there, and you tell me I have failed, I can add a d6 to it now. Because I'm proficient and I have expertise in perception.
Woo!
24
All right. So you
survival.
go figure out. It's like, this is the way we were going before. Radio, and you head out. Dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da da da. And what is your D12?
D12.
Who's rolling it? You or Fenrith? Or both. Both of you guys can roll it if you want.
No.
Entire
got it.
party can roll
You
it.
got it. Go.
Da 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 da.
7.
All right. And now. Bitch! My dice, where'd it go? Motherfuck. Where'd it go? Oh, there's. Okay, first day. During the day. You guys are. Good. You guys can make it through, no problem. You see it looks like figures in the distance a couple times, but you're kind of like, I can just go around those just in case. Don't know if those are herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores. So you guys go around, make your way back. You said you wanted to do something at night, Amaya?
Yeah, sending again.
All right. What do
You
you?
crazy fucker. Hopefully going to get him in his sane state.
And I'll probably use all 3 breath weapons at night.
Just for fun?
He's
No,
calling his name.
Oh, the
So
I didn't
Thoriel.
understand any of that.
He's using his he has sonic boom breath weapon instead of like fire or ice or something like that. So he's calling out
Oh.
Thoriel. So he's essentially casting thaumaturgy on his voice to call out.
you just
Oh, okay.
don't stand in front of me when I do this because it will hurt. I deal 2d10 damage with my breath attack.
Oh goodness.
Am I a high
Yeah,
or low?
no, me.
Yeah, I'm
Stay away.
literally.
High or low?
Oh, high or low? I'm doing it twice, so let's do high.
And then okay for the second
Hello.
one.
Low.
Okay. So you send off just do your message. Don't worry about counting since
Yeah,
you're doing
it just-
back to back.
Yeah, I'm literally. Well, I'm gonna
Same
send
thing.
one and see if I hear that music again.
Okay. Fire off. What do you want to say?
Okay.
Or is it just gonna be the same thing of we got your sword?
No, I'm going to be a little bit more descriptive this time. So.
This
got the
beautiful
basic, now you
elven
go to the
curved
next stage of
sword
what-
with nice.
Talking.
Huh?
You got the first stage of the information. Now you're going details.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he knows who I am because that's the sending lets him know who I am. So I don't have to say who I am. I believe I found your sword. We are heading towards the mountains. Okay, hold on. I lost count.
10.
Damn, I'm at 10. Please find me so I can return it to you. Is it 20 or 25? 25.
Yeah. So you technically have two left.
Okay, so that I'll wait to see
Love
if
you.
Yeah.
You hear a word that since you don't speak Elvish, you don't understand. Damn, I missed my shot because of that. Where are you? What sword? No, stop! Ah! And it cuts out.
That's good.
That's scary.
I'll tell you guys what happened.
Mithria, you understand the word as essentially fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Essentially,
goodness gracious.
when you sent the message, you kind of interrupted him apparently when he was aiming a shot at something, and he's like, "Oh, what?" And yeah.
Okay. So
Yep.
I'm gonna send another message. Wait. Before I send this, I'm gonna look at the group. Not that it's gonna be very helpful. I love you guys dearly, but not the best with talkative.
Well, you know what? I think you're going to do great, and I give you inspiration.
Sure, I'll take it. How do I figure out how to tell him where we are?
Oh, you got me
Follow
on
the
that.
loud
Hang on.
ones
If
and
we
the
go up,
streaks
can we
of orange.
triangulate our location from the mountain? Do you think you can triangulate if you had a
can.
visual?
I can try.
So,
So climbing up, doing that. It's
and
hard.
I'll do my wings.
actually, I can transform and help her climb up as well.
It's
Just
not that.
five
It's
is
hard
the best.
because it almost looks like an endless fucking forest.
Hmm.
If we can give a rough estimate how far we are
Yeah.
from the mountains.
Yeah.
Or how
But-
far we have traveled from his treant friend.
True.
That
Also, when
would
he's
be
like, "Hey,
tough.
Mithria, do you need my help anymore?" And Mithria's like, "Nah, you get the fuck out." You can also say, like,
I'm
"Hey."
sorry!
Wait,
How
we have sending stones. Mithria, cast sending with the stone
It
and send
only
to him.
works for up to 120 feet.
Yeah, sending
No,
stone is a
sending?
walkie-talkie. I just want to point out.
She
Sending
also
stone?
got a spell scroll of sending, didn't she?
Well, I've been able to do sending. It just it hasn't been useful up till now. Because the one I have, I can only do it 120 feet.
Yeah. So
Right, but
she's
did you buy a spell scroll of sending?
still be the spell, which would still be 120 feet.
Why did you buy?
Sending has a range of unlimited. Message is the 120 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I
she's-
have an unlimited range. She has message.
Yeah, that's
But
different.
she was talking about buying sending.
No,
No, that
I
was me
was not.
talking about buying sending.
Yeah, that was different.
All right. So what's your second message / third message? Maybe?
Actually, no, we're doing the.
Wait a
the
minute, wait a minute. If I were to cast tongues on you, would that help?
No, that's allows
Dang
you to
it.
speak any language. That doesn't since
not
he's
comprehend
if he didn't
language.
speak common at all, then yes,
Yeah,
it
it
would.
does. Let's
But
see. Hold on.
He understands me,
yeah,
Yeah.
and I understand him. He just got pissed and cursed in Elvish, which is fine.
yeah,
It's like
Fenris
many
and
times
I
you've probably
are
heard me, Kirsten.
climbing a tree,
yeah. Like I said,
And
it's a little hard
trying to
because endless forest.
triangulate, like when the last time was we saw him. I have a very good survival instinct.
Yes.
I know the direction we're heading, so I'm going to
Yeah.
give him a general location.
Yeah, but it's not like you. It's like, oh, hey, there's this
The
larger
corner of
copse of
here and here.
trees of here and
No,
stuff like
I
that.
gotcha.
It's like almost from you guys going up, and you know not to go up too high because you're like, oh shit, right, that's enemy airspace right there.
Flying birds, yes, I
So
remember.
how far you can go up, it's almost looks like it's endless trees. So it's just hard to triangulate. The best way is for you
What
guys
if-
to go, hey, we made it about 2 days further from when we left because we had to stop for supplies. That would probably be your best
if
bet to
the
tell them where you are.
Flying bear
Okay.
hybrid is willing
No,
to
it's
risk
not.
going higher.
No, it's not worth it.
I forgot you got your wings. God.
Let me
Oh
you
my
are
God.
horrified.
let me get the stats for Aquatiquaddle right away. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Okay, so we only made. That was my question. Was like we've only made it 2 days, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, so and we're heading north.
Just for say 2 days, but we know we mean whatever actually it is. Like if it actually is
Right.
like 3 days, you say 3 days. But for right now, I'm pretty sure it's only like 2 days. You guys essentially made.
Okay. So second message.
Yep. Go.
Sorry. We are 2 days. Is it south or north? Like
South. South.
south. Okay. We are 2 days south of where you parted ways with us. I need to return this to you.
Okay. You wait a moment. Wait a moment. Even the crickets are like, yeah, we got none, bruh. Like, none. And you hear, ow, stop. Okay, yeah, I'll find you right. Ow, stop it. Right away. 2 days south of. You guys are really far back. And it just cuts out.
I feel better now. He's coming. And
Provided
he's
he
way ahead
survives.
of us.
Provided he
we
survives
going
whatever he's doing right now.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I don't know what he's doing, and I'm
Are
not gonna.
we going to have to wait another 2 days for him to show up, or
No. We're honestly, I have a feeling that we're gonna keep walking, and he's gonna come our way, and we'll meet somewhere in the middle.
Together
Oh.
forever.
Because he kind of split off and then continued on.
He continued on while we hunted for food, and then needed to take a rest day for me.
Mm-hmm.
You have no
Oh,
idea where he went before,
Fenris.
but then, yeah.
Look at this.
Mhm.
I'm going to mold Earth a little target up and then walk about 30 feet away. Without loading an arrow into my bow, I draw the bowstring back and shoot it. And not only does it impact, it also melts the target.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right,
All
we
right.
gotta hunker down for the night.
Yeah.
Night goes by actually pretty uneventful. Nice quiet night for you guys. In the morning you guys can get up, do you guys just check again, and this will be the last day before we call it.
Yep.
I would like to roll the perception check because I have +8 to perception now.
All right, perception
Wow.
check for what?
It's survival.
Actually, it's
Oh,
both. It's survival to make sure you're going the right way, and then perception check so nothing sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
The spot shit. My passive perception's an 18 right now.
I rolled another natural 17 plus 7 for
Okay.
survival.
You really want to get back to that. You're like da 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 da.
27 for
Right now,
perception.
she really
Okay.
does.
And since the three of you guys are up above, all three of you guys can roll d12 for me.
Roll a
Amaya,
d12.
D'Artagnan, Fenrith.
Fine.
So I just realized my passive perception with scent is at 19.
Jesus!
Whoa.
That's
I rolled a
wild.
4.
Without
my-
scent, it's a 14.
Nice.
Well, it's the same as mine. No,
So Fenrith rolled a 3. I rolled a 6.
All right,
I rolled a
Fenrith,
4.
D'Artagnan, roll percentile.
Okay.
Don't
I'm
worry,
sorry.
guys. I redid my list a little bit.
Of course you did.
I made sure the
52.
Barisso was a little less percentile. Apparently, fucking 4% is way too much.
You want the good news or the bad news?
You did not roll
Oh.
percentile.
Why did you have him roll? It's
This was the worst.
bed.
All right, D'Artagnan, what'd you roll?
99.
Fucking okay.
Shut up! You did
Fenrith,
not.
what did you
52.
52.
I
Okay.
got a nice middle of the road.
Please pick
Okay.
the average number between those. I don't want to do another.
No,
Okay.
that's 2 different events.
That's 2 different encounters.
Ah!
Okay.
They're
okay.
not happening tonight.
Okay, hold on. Un
Nope.
momentos, por favor, señor and señorita. Yeah.
Theoretically, mine could.
True. If it lasts for 5 minutes.
It's like a fucking raptor. We all just swarm it real quick.
Small sort of compies comes
Why
at
do
us.
they have you don't can roll anymore?
I fucking love this.
This
Alright.
is no.
I always save his rolls for beginning of the session, not end of the
Yes,
session.
not at the end.
This is madness.
Madness. This is D&D.
And I clock out because it's 4 to
Come
10.
on.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on a second. I thought I didn't have a token for that. Cool. It's fine. You didn't roll bad, per se.
Mm-hmm.
What
According to who?
happened?
Yeah, it's not according to us.
Okay. Yeah, it's
I mean, hey, the dinosaur might be more fun this time around.
You want? Yeah, that's another, what, 5K experience?
okay, so I need you guys on the other side of the map. Where the fuck are you guys? Over here.
We'd like to be on the other side of the map too, but that's clearly
Let's-
not happening.
Okay, so
Uh.
we don't need Bartley anymore. Bartley can go.
Bartley was cool.
Okay, so you're in your bear form, Fenrith?
Yes.
Okay, and Amaya's riding
I
you.
am riding him. Yep.
Rowan, what form are you in, pal?
Probably hybrid because cool
Now
bear
you
armor.
get your armor.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are there,
Oh,
kind of like
I have
chit chatting. You guys
24
are like,
AC in bear form.
you guys are chit chatting, kind of like, hey, that was a good shopping spree. Like, what are we like? Hopefully, this guy sends us back. Kind of paying attention. You hear some sounds. You're like, okay, whatever. That's going. You guys come in to this non-natural clearing.
Anky!
As you see a couple dead of these creatures on their back, and it looks like these last two are protecting a smaller version of it. As you guys see this large
This
creature
motherfucker.
bearing down on it. Bearing down on it, and it looked like this creature is looking around. It's probably taken about half a dozen of these things already.
No.
I'm like grabbing onto bear fur. Like no.
Don't
Yeah,
As-
no, I've like
as
fully
you
grabbed
guys-
onto Warren.
As you guys hear it let
Oh.
go, and these things like spin around with these giant club tails, and they like whip into this thing, and you can hear the crack. It was like a sonic boom, and this creature just kind of like shrugs it off and kind of like goes try to bite and tries to bite through its armored carapace. And we'll pick up there next week.
Oh my gosh.
as
So
you
we protect
guys,
it, maybe get the baby as a pet.
No,
as you
Oh,
guys,
Baby
dinosaur
Anky
mount,
is a fucking
dinosaur
pet?
mount,
Why would
dinosaur
you
mount.
make him roll?
because he's up ahead, which means he can,
Three- That's
which
the third one he's rolled for
it
us.
is. It is actually kind of so.
Literally,
I
So
love
what are
how
the
these-
odds? What are the odds?
So yeah. Speaking of, I had it at 96 to 100, right? Pretty much no one ever rolls that high, right? Very rarely. First night you guys find that, it's like fuck. Second
yeah,
time,
right.
did that. So today I'm like, you know what? I'm redoing this because you guys encountered the Goliath, you guys encountered some other stuff. I'm
99
like,
and 100, that's
I'm-
it.
yeah, so I redid it some, right? Like I left some of the stuff there because they could work, right? Like the Ankylosaurus, you could either see them in passing, they could accidentally attack you, that type of stuff. So I switched the Bristo to 98 to 100%. 2% chance is all you had. 2% chance.
Oh,
So we will pick up there next week to see if you guys are going to fight this thing or try to run away from it, even though it's about to kill this thing and potentially come after you guys. We will see what you guys
I
do.
feel like there's more
Um,
food there than there is where we are.
Yeah,
it's
but
a
also,
stupid
you know,
animal.
kill you quickly.
It's
so then-
also trying to kill the coolest dinosaurs ever,
I don't
including
care.
a baby Anky.
So yeah, we'll do that. I guess I can
Freaking nuts.
I can shut down Bartley's shop now. I don't have to worry about doing that anymore. Mugs, I will work with you on getting the stats for your fairy dragon. So since it's a PC thing, it will
Thank
have adjusted
you.
stats from the monster manual. But yeah, you guys are all now level 6.
6?
That's crazy.
Yay! I
Woo!
can't believe you rolled another one. Why do you keep rolling them?
No, you're not allowed to do
I love
that
how
anymore.
these things are quote unquote rare.
And, and we
We've
run
seen-
into
Apparently, yeah.
This is what,
Apparently, you're in
3 or
its
4?
fucking breeding ground. Like,
have to be.
it's like, oh
Like,
look, the
I
meeting
know,
place. You guys
like-
got transported in the middle of them.
So how do you think he's gonna react when when we get back? It's like, oh yeah, we actually ran into 2 more of those fuckers on our way out.
well,
back
it
here.
could be
Yeah.
truthfully that we only ran into one more. Because we didn't fight the other one, we ran away.
Yeah.
So this could be the same one.
The
Because
other,
it's only been 3 days.
yeah.
Or 2 days.
So these things, well, you guys remember the scale, right? These things only
Yeah!
barely like 10 feet. These things are about the same size as a Triceratops on that scale.
Yeah.
Please. Please.
On scaling, what is the large side of large considered? Is that like the 11, 12 feet, and then 13, 14
Yeah.
start to get into
How
massive?
large is large?
So,
Okay, so
This
then I'm
large,
10,
things-
11
This
feet in
large
bear
appears to
form.
be
He's
large.
11, 12 feet.
so these things are roughly the size of this Trice here,
oh my
compared to a
goodness.
creature this size.
So is this about the size we become?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's about the size I am
Jesus.
now.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys have another
I
one of these
just-
creatures. That's-
I'm shiny like Fenris.
but yeah, that is going to be interesting. So next
Okay.
session, potential fight
Oh.
with your guys' new weapons,
Well,
new armor.
Yeah, we
I
got
know.
new
abilities.
weapons, new armor, more health points, and
One bite.
I mean,
One bite.
Mug.
I was in his mouth, and if I hadn't have
It
rolled
does,
really,
yeah.
really well, I would have been dead.
I'm just
Yes.
technically
wouldn't
we
have
are
I-
better off than we were
I
last time we
had
fought. I'm not
3
condoning any fights.
kills.
I'm all down for running again, but I'm just saying.
Mugs.
Yeah.
I
had
would just
3
like to say, Arez has said this before. We did almost kill it.
Don't care. 3 hit points. 1 bite.
And
Um,
it did almost kill 3 of us.
Yeah. On the plus side, Ramen could always, before you guys start to go attack, he could always pop Beacon of Hope.
Yeah. So not only do we have new armor, new
New
weapons,
No.
New
No.
spells.
We will discuss this later. I need to take meds now because now I've got an even worse headache. Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Oh no.
We will discuss this later.
Yeah.
Mommy's mad.
But also,
So,
Rawin being the follower of Sylvanas and guardian of nature, wouldn't he want to save the baby from the invasive species that's been terrorizing the forest around here?
Well,
Yes.
he might be overkilling the ankylosaurus, so probably.
Yeah. So
Like I
it's
said,
a 50-50. Nice shot.
It's-
we
it's-
learned from another nature person that these things are a menace to nature.
Once again,
So-
we will discuss this later.
Oh, I think Muggs wants to go to bed.
Good night.
Good night, Mugs.
Good night.
Just
Good
imagine
night.
the loot you guys could get from it, though. Harvest it up, get the
Yeah.
antler, get the teeth,
Yeah.
the eyeballs.
Just walk in with
And
another set of
for
antlers.
what?
He's just looking at us like, where'd you get those? Oh, we ran into another one.
Yeah.
This one we didn't have to just knock out. So we will end there, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys making it this far. If you guys have them, to like and subscribe. Follow me across all social media. I'm across it all: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Come to the Discord for shenanigans. And while you guys are down there, go show some love to the other streamers, because some of them stream sometimes. If you guys can comment something just random down below to help the algorithm so other adventurers can find this, I would greatly appreciate it. But I will see you guys all later. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, because you guys are all awesome. Bye-bye.